Video games. I should hook this up. Krillin says hi. I am alive. I had to take a really long nap and ship out a couple of things. Now I gotta list some stuff. What's going on, everybody? Thank you, Dave. Appreciate that. Thrifties. What's going on, man? What's up, Marcus? Go to it's work time, guys. I got some free time now, and I need to get to listing things because I got to edit a video later. So I got some daylight now that I can take advantage of. I do it all by the window here. So, yeah. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Thursday afternoon. Joe, what's going on? Camera, what a dummy. I got too excited. I went thrifting this morning and I met up with Joe Deals again at his little old dollar honey hole. Found this like old Sears Roebuck & Co. 1978 tile. He actually found it and then handed it to me. It was $1, so see. I got too excited there. Whoopsies. Shit, let me toss the link in here. In case any of y'all would like to come in. This is like not my usual setup, you know. Usually my camera's like not in the way. I'm not trying to like avoid a cord too. Let's see. All right. So I still gotta like do some research on this tile thing. It's heavy. I'm gonna weigh it too. What's going on, Deb? Oh, did you change your name? Deb's Mercantile. I like it. Try to get myself situated here. You guys need a Need for Speed game at all? Janet, how are you? Ignore this cat. This is napping spot. What are you guys up to today, huh? Dude, what are they doing? Are they making you a pool? Craig, how you doing, man? Happy belated birthday. I think it was your birthday the other day, right? I think I totally missed it. I just saw it the other day. Kat, as long as you don't share pertinent patient information, it's fine. And plus, isn't everybody wearing masks anyway? Shouldn't you guys look like a building full of ninjas right now? I can't tell anybody's face. I don't have like YouTube's AI intelligence. Actually, I might as well just look this thing up, right? Very nice, Janet. What are you listening today? Dude, you're gonna go popping. Kiva. I feel like it's like whenever I want to go live, my animals think it's like the best time to act like super out. They like never act up. All right, let's see what this tile thing is all about. You guys like Google Lens? You guys ever use Google Lens? It's like one of my favorite things to use. Oh yeah, Marcus? Dude, I hope the dentist appointment was pleasurable, or maybe you just went to go source stuff to make yourself feel better before they put a hurting on you. I don't know. You are welcome to come on and show off your haul, unless you're saving for a video. Neil the Frog. All right, so this is apparently Neil the Frog. How much does Neil the Frog cost? Yeah, sure. So basically, Google Lens is an app that you can download. So I have a Google phone, so it's directly in my camera function already. So basically, if I don't know an item, I take a picture of it. And I don't know if you can see a little bit here. So I just took a picture of that tile guy, and then I can hit this lens icon. You can actually pull it up on your Google Lens and just search. And what that'll do is that will actually go into Google's database and search and compare to images. And so if I don't know the name of something like that, I don't know what to call it, that'll kind of give me a starting point because somebody else knows what it's called. So, what I'm coming up with is 5 dinner frog plates, Neil the Frog, Sears Roebuck images. So at least kind of gives me an idea as far as listing goes. And sometimes if I'm lucky, I can find some stuff here as far as listings, but it gives me a starting point, especially dealing with things I don't really know much about. But yeah, definitely very, very handy tool. It's free for anybody to use. So Anthony, what's going on, man? Dude, I've been so out of it, man. And I totally didn't even realize that you and Nate disbanded the show. I was looking for it one day and I didn't see it, man. So hope you guys are well. I know you're putting out videos. Yes, we did. It was a good meetup. It was a quick meetup. Let's see. Neil the Frog Sears. It's apparently a big thing. All right. So at least from an investigation standpoint, Google Lens gave me the name, and then I could actually go into Google itself, and then from there I could find at least a comp and get close. And this actual thing is called the Neil the Frog Iron Tile Trivet Wall Hanging Sears Roebuck Vintage. I don't know, but I'm seeing listings anywhere from $25 to $40. Try and look for sold comps. Yeah, exactly. I didn't even know it was called a trivet, Janet. See? And if I didn't have you here, it's my butt would be saved because of Google. All right, man. I'm going to be there and support you guys. The annoying thing about searching for things on Google and going to eBay via Google is you can't see sold listings, which is really annoying. It's not looking good, Joe. There's not even a sold listing on here. only like 6 listings on here, but they're all over the place. So probably would have been a good idea if I had checked this first before purchasing. Looks like I'm probably going to be sitting on this for a little while.
There's nothing like a nice cold bath. Something better.
Well, might as well just take pictures of it and post it on my card. See what we get. Hey, 2 listings on my card too. And they've been sitting there for a hot minute. What the heck? This listing is full of puns. I found for the frog. It says, "You really mermaid my day. Thank you for viewing our item. I can clearly see SEA clearly now. View photographs for condition details. Seek to see more." They basically replace sea every time with the ocean. We ship quickly and pack treasures carefully for 5 stars. Life is the bubbles. We love our business and hand-pick each treasure we offer. Call me on the shell phone message. Call me on the shell phone, message me with any other details you need. Live a life of porpoise. We use recycled boxes and supplies to ship when possible, I guess. They shorthanded that. Very interesting. I don't know if that helps. If I put a bunch of puns, bad puns and dad jokes in there, would that help? Yeah, you just gave me the stuff that you would buy. Now I'm stuck with it. Regina, what's going on? Good stuff with Derek last night. For you guys who don't know, Derek at Fundamentals and Regina here had a show. I think they're doing it every Wednesday night, where they just kind of rap for a little while, and then they open up the last 20 minutes for folks to come on. And they had some really funny characters hop on last night. Dude, it's I skipped over some because, as you can see, as soon as I started reading them, people just started going away. So they can't be that good. But we'll take a picture of it and see what happens. Bye, frog. Jen, how many listings are you trying to list today? If she's still even here. I'm going to shoot for 10. And then not take 5 hours to do 10. Yeah, of course. I'm happy to support you guys. You guys did a good job. Nice. You are one hard-working lady. 109 listings. That's awesome. Probably. I think I have a couple of like Kmart Christmas ornaments I'm gonna like post up. I keep forgetting about. I know people say you can list them all year long. Yeah. One tip I should say is make sure your pictures are legit before you start putting it away after you take pictures. Yeah, man, it's getting hot, and I'm not used to having like long hair like that. I was saying to Christina that a couple inches of hair is like the difference of me looking homeless or like semi-professional. Hope you're doing well today, Yakov. Oh, there he is.
What up, Sam?
What's going on? Is there an echo on your end, or do you hear an echo coming from me?
No.
I'm just gonna throw on this mic just in case.
No, I don't hear no echo. You sound good.
All right, cool. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, man, I just got back from sourcing before my dentist appointment.
How did that go?
I have the appointment here in 45 minutes.
Oh, you haven't even gone yet.
No, not yet. I just got home.
So what'd you pick up, man? A lot of goodies?
Not really. I went to an estate sale. I was off today, so I actually got to go on a Thursday. I picked up a few things. Then I went to Walmart and just did some clearance stuff.
Nice.
Like Walmart, I picked up all these little bath towels, for $2. Picked up 10 of these. Those are mostly for my wife.
I was gonna say they for flipping.
No. And then I went to a estate sale, man, and I picked up all this stuff for $20. I got some Pyrex. Yeah.
Nice.
And I got all these right here. Got this.
Nice. Now, let me do this. People can see you. There you go.
Yeah, I got these Pyrex bowls right here.
Janet, what's the difference between eBay, a seller on eBay, and having a store? Probably not much. Just, I would say you're probably doing really well if you have a physical brick and mortar store.
Tell me about Funko Pops.
Oh yeah, look at him. He's got his collection back there.
I got a bunch of Funko Pops.
What do you like to collect? What is your? Is that your collection?
Just stuff I grew up with. Mostly I got X-Men. I got some Star Wars, Street Fighter.
Nice.
Bruce Lee. Just old stuff from back in the day.
Nice.
And this is a Funko Pop right here, but this one's worth $200.
Dude.
It's a Gremlin Chase.
Yeah.
Glow in the dark. Janet said, tell me about Funko Pops. They're pretty much little small figures like this with big heads. And they have all kinds of characters.
Do you get it? Do you buy them when they drop, or you get them aftermarket?
Uh, it depends. Like, there's some that I know that I mean, it's sometimes it's a chance, but there's some that you just have a hunch that they're gonna be like a collectible or like a rare or one that they pull off. But that's just hard to tell. And
Mm,
some I picked up like from bundle buys,
mm.
stuff like that. Like that Ace Ventura that I sold, it was like $320, and
I
that
know
was a bundle buy.
that's crazy. I know there's some crazy ones that you can get
Oh
or
yeah,
like hang on to.
yeah,
I'm a part of like one of those like Funko Pop cook groups, but I never like really got into them. I just kind of
yeah.
like, yeah,
And then like they have that flocked. I think Tony the Tiger from Cornflake, from the
Frosted Flakes.
cereal, Frosted Flakes, and he's
Yeah.
worth like 700. Yeah.
Gosh,
But I picked up a bunch of this stuff. Like I knew it was like some old people there, so I got like some. There's like 3 of these inside of here. They go smaller too. This is like some vintage Tupperware,
yeah, dude. Haven't seen that stuff in a while.
vintage Pyrex. I got one of these microwave Tupperware bowls. These things, man, they sell pretty good.
Yeah,
I don't know. I was going. This is like oddball stuff. I don't really show on my videos. Like I don't show everything on my videos because I don't got enough time to be sourcing and
yeah.
making a video for everything I pick up. But
I know it's tough.
like the in betweens, and then some Corningware. Check
Yeah,
that out.
man, that's nice.
Well,
Like fruit and vegetable print.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's mushrooms and
dude, fungi. Like fungi decor and stuff like that. That sells fast
Yeah.
and for good money. So,
tomatoes, onion. It
Bill,
says
what's going
El
on?
Echalote. I don't know
Yeah.
what that means. Anybody know what El Echalote means?
So Janet was asking the difference between just selling on eBay versus having a eBay store, and that basically boils down to the fees you're paying. I think Yakov said it. Yeah. Yeah. So I believe you get a bunch of free listings now, and then if you have X amount of listings, you have to start paying rent, like their digital rent.
Yeah,
Do you have a store on eBay?
yeah. For a while, man, I didn't have a store. Like I was just working off the listings I had,
Yeah.
and I just try to keep it like at 200, I think, or whatever the max was.
Mm-hmm.
And then they raised that now, so I think you get like 250 for not even having a store or something like that. That's pretty good. I mean, I think it was 150 when I had without a store. So I would just keep my listings there and just try to find stuff that keeps moving, really.
Yeah.
Like rather than try to build a big store multi-quantity. Just
Yeah.
trying to do what I could handle.
Seriously, especially doing it part time. Yeah.
Yeah. And but now I have a store. I like having a store. I mean, you get a few extra things. You get like that Terapeak research, but that's really hasn't helped me any. I haven't even messed with that. I look it up every now and then.
I know people like Worth Point a lot better, but
Oh yeah,
dude, we almost got those salt shakers. I was gonna when I was out thrifting earlier, I saw a couple of these like vintage salt shaker things, but I was like checking out on them. I didn't feel like looking them up. Actually, I was just lazy. Tim, what's going on? How are you, Alex? Hope you're doing well, brother. Changed your icon. There you go. Store just gives you prepaid listing, supplies, and extra incentives they send out when sales are slow. Can always gauge eBay's overall sales by coupons and incentives. That's good to know. Derek, what's going on, man? Good show last night.
yeah. Derek had a good show last night, man.
Yeah.
What's up, Calvin? Yeah, you talked me into jumping on and showing the stuff I had. I was like, man, let me get it all out of the truck real quick.
Good.
But that's all it, man. I just got the vintage Tupperware and all that, and the Pyrex. $20 wasn't bad for everything.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Yeah, I just got that thing for like $1. I got a couple other stuff too, but for us.
Heck yeah.
Ben, what's going on? Dude, it's slowly falling out, honestly. It's it's definitely not getting thicker with time, I'm gonna tell you that much.
You just need to do like me, man. Just buzzed it all off.
Dude, honestly, I just thought about bicking it and just like going Bezos style.
There you go. I actually had hair, but since my barber's been closed, I try to do it myself, and I try to do my own fade, which, like the last 3 times I've done it, I've done pretty good. And this last time I went too high, but actually, I was like, oh man, just take it all off, I guess.
Dude, like I went and got it cut, and I just kind of got it like at a place like what a hair cuttery. It's like kind of like a super cuts.
Yeah.
And like she went to go shave my sideburns, and like when I got home, like dude, she was like missing a whole chunk of sideburn. I was like, oh my god. And I tipped her. I was like, what a jackass I am. But I mean, she hooked it up with a free shampoo and wash. I didn't want it, but she gave it to me. I think she was trying to send me a message. You're dirty.
Like, oh, you didn't want that sideburn, did you?
No, it's like she's like, oh, I'm just gonna leave this chunk of hair for no reason, in case you wanted to keep it for sentimental reasons.
Yeah, Tommy's over here talking about worst point.
Yeah.
Somebody told me to get worst point with all my vintage glass that I'm still listing.
Yeah.
It's all like slow going right there.
I know Kat and Tim has Worth Point too. I swear by it. Let's see. I'm gonna just.
So what you listing today?
Dude, I got a stack of video games here. Trying to do like get through some of the like that one thing that I just picked up. I just looked that up real quick, and then I got this like old Keystone camera. This 8. It's pretty cool actually. It's 8mm like recording camera.
Nice.
But I think I got to clean like there's all this like crusty crap on here. I gotta just clean off a little bit, wipe it down with some alcohol. But
man, I sold a little video camera like that.
Yeah.
For some pretty good money. It was it's called like a Super 8 or something.
Yeah.
A different type, but they bought it pretty quick.
Yeah. Girls. I don't know what that means. Okay. What's up, Steve-O?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab my phone real quick.
Sounds good, man.
Try to look up some of this stuff.
Get a listing. Dude, sometimes, you know, like my wife gets scared of cutting my hair. Like if I could see around back, I would just cut my own anyways. But I usually just hand her the buzzer and then I blend it. I try and do my own shape up and stuff. So, Jeff, what's going on, man? I've seen your emails. I'm just terrible at replying to emails. I for sure am down. I'll try and remember to get back to you today. I'll just actually make an alarm for myself now. When I get done with this, I'll hook you up. Let's see. We were talking on Derek's channel last night. Like, I have to do stuff like to sandproof myself, or I forget. You know, because I either overbook or overpromise, or I commit to too many things, and then like I feel like crap when they don't all get done, or I feel like they don't all get done, but I did like 30 things.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta just set a pace, man.
Yeah. Well, you know, I get a list. You know, I get a list in the mornings of stuff that I want to accomplish throughout the day. You know, usually I'm kind of going through my mind like before I go to bed at night, and then I try and set out to do it. And then, you know, family stuff, like especially working from home, like random stuff just pops out throughout the day. So you kind of have to be like, you have to be very agile about your schedule sometimes, you know, and just kind of go with the flow.
Right.
So like Christina didn't get any sleep last night. She just couldn't sleep. She was just so she stayed up doing stuff. So now she's like sleeping. So I have to be prepared, you know, to like take care of the baby if it starts like going bonkers or, you know, crying or whatever.
Yeah, around that age, that's when you really got to put attention to them.
Yeah. I mean, he's like, he's
Either a
still
bottle or they need the diaper changed. Or,
yeah, pretty helpless. Right?
yeah.
Just cries like, get it yourself. Yep. I don't think hats. I think it's just bad genetics. Uh oh. Somebody's playing hooky. He's on. Look at this guy, the one, the
Hey.
only, Joe Deals.
Joe
Online.
Deals.
How you guys
So
doing?
Good man.
This is about what I was talking about in the chat. Ooh, let me see how. There we go.
Oh.
Nice.
See if you can see like down here. That
Yeah.
type was all different from the ones I was looking up. So I don't know. It's kind of weird. But yeah, I haven't quite found it yet.
Okay. Not even. Yeah. And sometimes Google Lens lets you down because it's just not
It
there.
took me to a website that was like for like movie posters though.
Really?
Yeah, and it just didn't have a link on it, so
That's
I'm
weird.
trying some other avenues.
Yeah. We definitely saw some bootleg stuff though, Tommy, today.
Yeah, some Michael Jackson. I almost picked those up a couple days before, but then I opened them up and I was like, "Oh, these are not what I thought they were."
Yeah.
No, that ain't bad.
Chris, what's going on?
This little 750 milliliter Pyrex like 10 to $15.
I thought you were about to say 50. I'm like, shoot, I'm getting on blast.
No, it's not that one. That ain't bad. I mean, that pays off.
Very good.
The most.
That's right. Tommy thinks it's going to lead you down a weird rabbit hole.
All right, give it a shot. I was see if it gives me some more.
I've had good luck with Google Lens. Like I use it for a lot of the toys, like older toys. I forget the names of them.
Yeah.
I can zap them real quick. Sometimes they don't come out on eBay, and they usually show up on there. That's real helpful.
Dude, it's there have probably been like 8 out of 10 times it works really well. The 2 times it'll just like send me down weird rabbit holes.
Oh yeah,
It's like super, like it'll be things like say if you're looking up patches for hats, and you're just trying to like figure out who the logo belongs to. If it's a well-known company, great, but if it was like a one-hit wonder back in the day, it's really tough to find.
Yeah, I keep getting movie posters
For those.
Yeah, when I see the same type style and media layout down there, it keeps coming up with a movie poster for some reason. I don't know if that's a good thing. That might mean it's earlier. I don't know.
James, what's going on? I think this is like copyright-free music, so I'm hoping like I'm not gonna get a copyright strike just like playing music. But it was super boring last time, not playing any music for me at least. Like I was just like chilling.
No, I am not.
Turn it down real low. You'll be alright.
It looks like it though.
What's that?
I was just kind of backing it up and kind of pointing my stuff around because he said it looks like Krillin's basement, and I'm like, well, probably because it's quite a mess. God, my whole freaking room here is like filled up. Yeah, I'll stand up so they can get better ratio of where it's at. Ugh.
Man, I've been listing, dude, like crazy. That's all I've been doing. Like I was usually staying around 300, 350.
Yeah.
And now I'm up to 483 listings.
Get it, man. Where are you like?
And I did that in like 2 days.
Yeah.
Are you just trying to get prepared for for Q4, or you just?
I mean, I don't really like a lot of listings. I'd rather just have it low and just keep buying stuff that sells.
Yeah.
That moves, but like I was like, man, I don't want no death pile, and I'm just gonna list everything I have. Like, so when I do go sourcing, I can just be picky and just pick like one or two things, that really make good money.
Yeah, not feel the urgency to fill your store.
Yeah, and if I don't find it, well then I can come home.
Yeah.
Just worry about everything else.
I saw like Eric's been doing. He's been like sourcing like crazy. He called me yesterday. Scored a bunch of marine parts.
Cool. Yeah, all my bubble wrap's supposed to show up today. I was
Oh,
down
Joe.
for a little roll. What?
Dude, after you like left, we were in the car for a little bit. We left after you. Somebody like walked out with that foam pad. Somebody they got it out from underneath you, man.
We were talking about that. I think I saw Colton or something like that pick some of that foam bed stuff up for packing. I was like, if I had some space, maybe I'd do that, but I don't got no space for that.
Like the egg crate mattress topper things, yeah. Dude, I mean, like it's sketchy too. For me, it's like sketchy, like who's been on it, you know, and shipping other people's stuff like in there. I don't even know, in their filth. That could be the cleanest person ever that donated. I don't know. Who knows? I'm making a lot of assumptions here. Oh, Joe, do you have the Amazon Seller app? That's what Tommy's recommending to use.
Oh yeah, I was trying to download one because I don't have all my Amazon stuff on this phone because I keep deleting stuff to make room because I keep filling it up.
I know. Well, like if it wasn't for Google's Drive being linked to this phone, and I could just easily just do info dump and just cache everything on the cloud, I'd run out of space so fast on this thing.
I haven't ever tried that.
Hold it up to the screen, the barcode, and see if I can scan it. I think it'll work.
You know, that's another thing. It doesn't have a barcode.
Oh, does it? Or hold up the video.
Oh, you know what? It's on the video. Call.
Oh, hey Nikki T, happy birthday to the kiddo. Is it Reagan? I don't know which kiddo. I totally missed it. I was like late for your live stream last night. But I hope your kiddo has a good day, whichever kiddo it is.
A lot of people are having birthdays this month. Derek had one yesterday, and Jennifer's birthday.
Yeah, that pulled up a DVD on eBay.
What's up? What's up, Cat Luis? Nikki T. Have fun with that birthday shopping.
Birthday shopping's fun, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never really had birthday parties as a kid, but like I don't know. I just think of it as like any other day, but I think it would be fun. Like now I'm thinking about it for like, for Ezra and stuff. I'm like, it'd be fun.
Hey, hold that movie up again, Joe.
Yeah, sure. The case or the actual movie?
The Case. Nightmare on Elm Street 3.
Yeah. This is the weird part about it. The way the type is and that logo right there.
What does the logo say?
It says media.
Okay.
There we go. Extreme close up.
I was just trying to see if I see anything like that.
Oh wait, wrong movie.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Bill and Ted.
Did you see that? Have you seen it yet? I want to go see it.
I haven't seen the new one.
I want to go see it here. It's awesome.
That's what my buddy says.
Man, the picture's horrible, but let me turn on the brightness real quick. I think this is it. Let's see. Let's see if it focuses.
Oh yeah, that looks like it.
It says 1349, 868 gross proceeds. Well, man, sometimes Amazon prices stuff way low and eBay's like you get like $25 for it.
Nice.
Why, Callie? Because I have a personal vendetta against you. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. You just haven't been on. You've never been on my channel while I've been on YouTube. Here.
He said no barcode, Tommy. No barcode.
That's weird.
This looks like that exact same one.
Yeah, it actually had a barcode on the tape.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I only picked it up for a quarter, so that's good.
Low price is $9.50. So,
Right on.
Hey, what about that dollhouse?
I have to contact her. You want to run out there?
Well, you're gonna get it if you don't. That's a lot of money.
what else did I get from Walmart? Oh yeah, I got this little filter. This is like $30, and I got it for $2.50. The Colligan water filter.
Nice.
I just saw that random, and I was like, I'm gonna pick that up. Quick $30, and I went for some milk, but I can't help going through the clearance section, at least scanning through real quick, you know.
What's the resale on milk?
I don't know. We don't.
How
Milk
does
don't last a long time with my daughter's chocolate mix around this house.
how does one go about shipping? It doesn't last long, you said?
Yeah, not with her chocolate Nestle quick mix.
Yeah.
Milk goes quick, cereal, all that good stuff.
See who else.
I'm gonna have to start pulling some of these Funko Pops and start listing them.
Hey Sam, when we went out the other time, did you pick up a tape of Conan the Barbarian audio tape?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I thought
Was there was a Conan the Bar? No, I didn't see it. And I grabbed everything that was in that left in that pile.
I thought for some reason I thought you did, and the only reason I asked is I found one for 10 cents, so I was looking it up.
How much is it going for?
I don't know. It's from 1982, so I was like, well, 10 cents. I was like, I'll take that. I got one tapes. I can bundle it with something.
Yeah.
I better get going, man. I gotta go to the dentist. I didn't realize I got 15
Oh yeah,
minutes.
dude. Yeah, good luck.
I'm going to the dentist, by the way. It's all his fault.
Yeah.
He's always talking about, he's talking about Lorena's teeth. But he always says the one with the pretty teeth.
No, I'm pretty sure he was talking
He
about.
said it like it was me at first, and I was like, "That's why I go to the dentist." But yeah, I'll see y'all later, fellas,
All right.
man.
All right, man. Good luck, dude.
Yeah, man.
Cajun.
On here,
Trooper Camp, what's good?
the studio.
Guess I'll Are you listening stuff now, or are you just playing? You straight playing hooky from work right now?
Actually, I got most of what I needed to do done, and I was looking up some stuff, and I figured I got a camera right in front of me. I'd say, hey.
Yeah.
I figured it was the easier way to get into being online,
Yeah.
seeing as I don't do it ever except for when I'm somewhere around you.
Yeah.
But I'm just looking a couple things up and gonna contact someone about running out and picking up a dollhouse.
Oh, was that the one you were telling me about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Yo, Yakov is always driving. Victoria's taking a nap. Yo, I am down for a siesta. I feel like America would be a happier place if we all took naps. Like if we all just decided, like, that like at 3:00 in the afternoon every day, everybody's taking a nap.
That'd be good.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if people slept a little bit more, we'd be happier as a whole. No? I don't think Afternoon Delight is a song about naps, Ken. I don't. I'm just saying. I've heard the song. I don't think it's about naps.
Well, I found that Conan tape goes for anywhere from 7 to 19 sold. Not bad for 10 cents.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Well, enjoy your nap. Nap extra hard, even for me, Victoria.
To get my hopes up. But then you had to fight with him. I brought him home and he is in the bottle.
Oh my.
There it is.
Yep.
I don't know. It's a thing that people do in other countries that we don't do here. Naps.
We don't have time for it. We're too busy listening.
I know. I mean, I would love to nap. I'm never too busy for a nap. I just don't like the guilt that follows the nap. You know, you're like, oh, I'm refreshed, but I have this low level of anxiety to manage. Where you going?
Take a nap. Where am I going?
Yeah.
At this point, I am actually heading to my parents' house.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's going on at the Ben's residence?
Ben's residence.
Yeah.
My grandmother passed away yesterday, so my.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry to hear
my
that.
mother is sitting Shiva. So.
Yeah. Okay. You bringing food?
Yeah, man.
No, I ain't bringing food. Hopefully, there's food there.
Dude, you're sitting Shiva. You know there's gonna be food there. You know.
You're right.
I lived in the area. I know Jewish people do not hold back on the food when it comes to Shiva. But I am sorry, man. You know, prayers to your family and all that.
Thank you. That's that.
Yeah.
Just finished the application. After this, gonna go home and list.
Yeah, do you ever? I feel like you don't sleep, man. Ever.
Oh, forget. Well,
When's
you know
the-
what? I have just issues with the fact that, like, should I be making YouTube videos? Should I not be making YouTube videos? Focus in on it. Don't focus in on it.
Well,
So-
yeah.
No.
What do you want to do with it, man?
Obviously, I want to grow it somewhat, but
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. Obviously, the question is really how much time to put into it, because my free time right now for listing is pretty much from 10 to 12 at night.
Yeah.
So that's my free time for YouTube, free time for listing, free time for everything. So I got to find a balance within it that I'm going to dedicate maybe a day to making a video and make sure I'll come out with one a week.
Yeah.
Or just do lives or figure something out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
obviously I'm not putting crazy intense to it, but
I think Cajun puts it best here, you know, focus on what's paying the bills. I mean, dude, I honestly admittedly had to pull back from, you know, how much time I was investing into content. You know, I'm still working on a video, but I was driving myself crazy trying to just like pump stuff out. And it's like, it's not even fun. Like, and after that point, it's like, I said this last night on Derek and Regina's show that like, I feel like when your heart's not into it, that's reflected in your content and that kind of spills over. And I'd rather just like put out stuff that I actually care about or I'm having fun doing than like, I just like, you know, there's all this stress and tension behind. So.
do you have a fear of the channel not growing?
No, I don't, because I do know that the level of quality that I demand out of a video, that I demand out of myself, has paid off a lot. Because coming into this, I already knew like I wasn't gonna be able to post daily, you know, like how Kat was doing, and even when I started talking to Eric, how he was doing it. There was no, not to the quality that I wanted to do it, you know. And I know a lot of folks say, you know, like probably the editing skills are wasted on reselling, but it's what I enjoy doing, you know. It's what I don't want to put anything else out besides that. So it is what it is. But in order to hit that, you know, and be consistent, is kind of where the trickiness is, the balance is for me. So And when I'm like, if I'm trying to like just push myself to put out a video because I'm trying to like meet some algorithm for something that's like gonna pay off, like, and that first paycheck isn't, it's nothing. So
It's like 5 minutes.
yeah. So it's like, why not have fun with it? And if I grow, I grow. And even just the little bit I've done, like the 20 videos that I have, like I get subs every day. I get people that watch all the time still. So my channel is still growing behind the scenes. Could it be growing faster? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But I'm a one-man team, so it's
Yeah,
trade off.
I hear that. I'm just basically gonna try to put out some stuff. We'll see if it actually picks anything up, picks anybody up.
Yeah.
Let's yeah, that's really the key to it.
See if you change your is that a different logo? Change your picture. Looks good. See, that's the thing, like like Jimmy says, I love editing videos too. I'll do more when eBay is where I want it. Like, same thing. Like, I need to get my store going. I need to sell stuff, and I have my own farm and family that I'm trying to like, manage as well. I love YouTube, but I don't want it to become like another job. And if it is, I'd rather just, and I'm gonna be my own boss. I might as well have it be on my own terms and not have to like make it so corporate,
Right. I see it basically that, I mean, I'll make a video when I have something to show off. But
Yeah.
if I don't really have, like, if I didn't go sourcing this week, or I didn't really do that many listings, so I'm not going to have that many sales, then what do I already have to show or provide?
Yeah.
Like, I obviously need something to provide to everybody. Can't just say, hi guys, welcome. This is what's going to happen today. We're going to go to work, come back home, and go to sleep.
Yeah. It's
So,
I mean, and you have some folks that's all they really want to watch Yakov because it's you, and you might not be like showing like the craziest like look at Joey, right? Like Joey's not showing like crazy bolos all the time, and like he does what souls, but like that's not his main gig, so he doesn't have a ton of what souls all the time,
right.
But people show up for his energy. They like his personality. People are pushing you because why? They like your personality. They find you interesting. So I mean, that's something to think about and consider too. Like you don't have to always like just knock their socks off, because I think like we see guys like Harry Tornado with like these extraordinary outcomes in their YouTube channel, and we expect like them to be doing these extraordinary things, and they're really not.
Yep. I guess because I started already with like 100 subs because I was around the chats and everything. So I guess I got a feeling, I need to see like instant gratification. I need to see like more people watching my videos, and you see it growing quickly so I could have some motivation. But obviously it doesn't happen like that, especially on YouTube. It takes a long time before you get somewhere. So I'm learning.
Yeah.
We'll see if I can keep up.
A lot of Josh. How about that? Jeez. But it's like, but that's the thing too, man. Like, I came into it because like, I was making friends and, being a part of the community. And then when I started making the switch where, I started looking at the number as a number and not as like people. Because like I have 800 something subs now. You imagine standing in a room talking to 800 people, right? Like, or just like coming to your house and knocking on your door, like, hey, what's up? Like, what's going on? Tell me something cool. Like, show me something valuable. It's like, it's a lot. I mean, just to think about like one individual watching you for 1,000 hours, like, is bonkers to me, But
Same here. I mean, like, unless I have content, unless something's like intriguing me, I mean, while I'm driving, sitting and chatting, that's why not? But
yeah,
I'm going to making a video, I need to be able to what I would want to watch. If I want to watch people buying things, then I'll do it that way. If I want to watch somebody who's gonna show bolos or what they picked up and how to sell it on eBay, then I guess I'd watch that. But
Yeah. I think that's like the biggest thing is that you're making stuff that you want to watch yourself, you know. Because at least you know, like, you know, one person enjoys it.
truthfully, out of all this, I just enjoy the reselling part of it. I
Yeah.
enjoy going shopping at the thrift stores, picking up the stuff, listing it, and sending it back out.
Yeah.
The editing and everything is great. Yeah, it's fun. But like, I need to know that there's going to be some outcome from it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, well, dude, when you were going through the nursing program, right? I kind of look at like, I always get my doctorate, right? How much free work did you do? Think about that. Free work between studying, showing up to classes, the late night studying, and then, you know, going for your rotations too. Having to deal with it.
I can't tell you the amount of time that I actually spent literally in the teacher's office complaining and literally bitching because I was at an okay job and now I'm sitting through nursing school for 2 years and breaking, well, it was 4 years, and breaking my brains and unable to work and just focusing on this and spending hundreds of thousands of dollars, well, not hundreds, tens of thousands of dollars to go through school and everything. And like, I'm not making a penny out of it. Where am I going? And until you actually graduate and so on and so forth, forget it. It was hell for me. School was hell. I can't.
But you knew though, you hung in there because you knew there was like that vein of gold, you know, that prize was at the end, you know. And
that I needed it.
Yeah, man. And dude, I mean, I sat through 8 years of school. You know what I mean? I remember starting, I was like, crap, man, this is going to be there's a lot of life that I'm investing to this, you know, this particular journey, this career that I'm going to do. And man, dude, I get so much free time, free work that I had given out, like just to grow myself as an individual. And then like knowing that time invested was going to grow my career later on, like, and it no doubt paid off. But my point is, like, I try and look at YouTube like that way, where it's hard, it's arduous, and I'm, you know, it's not clear when, you know, I'm gonna get that prize, you know, or hit that goal, or where, you know, wherever I think the destination is gonna be, and just like being okay with that, like, you know, that I have to invest some free time now and work hard at it. That eventually, you know, pay off. But do I think it's gonna be like, you know, that thing that separates me from Jeff Bezos now? Like, if it helps, dude, if it helps, like reselling, right? If it helps to pay for some of my shipping supplies, because I don't like really, you know, sell through eBay, so I get my supplies from, you know, my profits through Macari. But if eBay could help with that, that'd be great. Like if if YouTube could help with that, that'd be great. Or if YouTube could help with even just like, I don't know, just a round of groceries, that would be dope. If I said YouTube paid my groceries, that would be so lit.
Yeah, that'd be a great, how do you call it? A great YouTube video. Great clickbait. YouTube paid my groceries.
Yeah. Look at this. Steve giving you that New York love. Welcome to the world, Yakov.
I'm trying to win the lottery. It's still not working for me, though.
Bro, I try to play the lotto, but Illinois doesn't got money to pay you.
Oh, really? That bad, huh?
Yeah. We broke. Bro, the YouTube setup I'm working on right now for my football podcast is looking so fresh. Yeah, man, you guys are starting that up with your boy Authentic, right? I'm looking forward to that. I just did my fantasy football draft the other night with my friends, college buddies.
Cool. I'll have to check out that. Check it out.
Yeah,
subscribe to it already.
And I know his friend, like he said, his friend is like self-taught with like music production and things like that too. It was pretty neat.
I actually have a Bears one like YouTube that I watch like that, and like
Yeah.
that's on there. Phil, he does
Uh.
all kinds of awesome music production for it, and it's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love watching those guys.
Dude, that'd be awesome, man.
They call it keeping it at 100, and so they're kind of a little raw and a little off hook sometimes.
Keeping it 100.
It was Bears Barroom, but they must have had some type of internal problem, so they made something else up. The tape never lies.
Yeah, seriously.
But it's really cool because they get a little extra. They actually take the clips and analyze it on there, so you actually are learning stuff from them too.
Mm.
And they've had people like you on there before, Sam, too, where they asking trainer type people and therapists and even the like therapists for like the players that they've talked to. It's kind of cool. They dig deep.
Yeah. Because you get some insight too, the locker rooms and stuff like that. If like people knew that like not Peyton Manning, if what the heck's his face? Chad Pennington actually probably would have had a better career in football had he not been mismanaged by his medical staff, and that his own wife actually had better medical advice than the professional staff that was treating him. He'd still be playing right now. And people, not that he threw the greatest ball. People called him Rainbow Pennington for a reason, but there were things like that people don't know about, like backstory wise. Same thing happened to D Rose. His medical staff screwed him.
Yeah.
In your next life, be a hot girl, put on a bikini, go fishing. Your YouTube will grow fast. Dude, I don't even think you need to go do all that. You could just like be in your room and try on a bikini and like it's a bikini haul. Ballin'. That's reach for the stars. You better, you only have so much time. You gotta work it quick too, because after a while it's like you're a depreciating value.
We lost Yakov there.
Yeah, man. Probably bad connection. There he is. For anybody that wants to come on, honestly, dude, Rose was amazing. He was a really nice guy, man. I had a blast working with him, but shame what's like kind of, he was somebody who should have been, really great, especially on the cusp of like Adrian Peterson coming off of an ACL tear. There he is. No, you're good, man.
I clicked back. I was looking at the chat. I clicked back instead of clicking X for the chat. So.
Are you on your phone?
Yeah.
All right.
Wow, I'm gonna have a computer putting on my car while I'm driving.
I don't know. Cops do.
Nah, not nurses. Hey, now it's bigger.
Are you? Is your family already there with your folks, or is it just you going over?
No, they're heading to So my wife is a math teacher, so she's not in school yet.
Mm-hmm.
School for her starts and the kids start after Labor Day. So they are heading there now from Staten Island. I was actually working and seeing patients in Williamsburg. So basically like this.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's Brooklyn. I'm literally in like downtown now. Well, no, not downtown. Sorry, East Brooklyn.
East Brooklyn. I haven't been to Williamsburg in a minute.
Yeah, forget it. Traffic is crazy over there. I just got out and made my way to East Brooklyn. I
never drive in Brooklyn. I just, subway and hoofing it. I usually like. Yeah, it's tough. If it isn't the flipping accountant himself, or as they know him as the accountant, Justin. You know Justin? This is your guy right here. I probably shouldn't like offering all this stuff. It's Brooklyn in here tonight. How are your sales been lately, Yakov?
I've been listing maybe 1 to 2 a day, so nothing much. Yeah, maybe 1 to 2 sales. Sold a keyboard. Sold what else did I sell? I sold 200. A lot of Pokemon cards that I had hanging around.
Were they yours?
Nope, I got them from free from somebody else.
Yo, free
Nothing valuable.
It's all right. What'd you get for it?
$10 plus shipping.
Not bad.
The guy who paid yesterday sends me an email after he paid. He tells me like, "Oh, ship it to this address. Don't ship it to the address I sent." I said, "No, it doesn't work that way. I have to cancel the order, redo the whole thing, and then you can." So meanwhile, it was an auction. So I had to cancel the order. It relisted it automatically as an auction. I had to end that listing and then relist it again as a buy now, and then send the item number to him. And he had to purchase it again.
What a mess. What a mess.
Yeah. Just because you forget or you put the wrong address into your shipping.
Found a pretty good mug. Got this mug today.
Vote for Snoopy?
Yeah.
Dude.
Anchor Hawking, I guess. And it's goes for anywhere from 24 to 53 in the solds.
Goodness.
Wow.
I was like, nice for a mug.
What makes it $53?
I believe it has to do with it's the this old white style mug, and that's Anchor Hawking, and Snoopy's cool.
No, I'm saying like is it just that somebody listed for $53 and got lucky, or is there like a variation of the same mug?
No, I see 1, 2, 3, 4.
Or you have a couple people that just like
I see 10 of them sold here.
Goodness.
So it's not one of them, and let's see how many are active.
It's definitely a relevant time to have voting stuff. So.
And I see 6 active, so there's more sold than active. That's a good thing too.
Yeah, that's always a good thing.
Yeah, about in the 40 to 39 to 55 range are listed for active. I think mine's gonna need some love because it's dirty.
What was Nana? Nana's always talking about that barkeeper's stuff.
Barkeeper's friend, I have some.
Friend. Yeah, that's what it is. You have some?
I do. Got all kinds of stuff. Thing is just finding everything.
That's the thing.
And then
They all the stuff, right?
For glassware.
Glassware. I heard for
Yeah,
pots and pans it works well also.
Yeah, I try to keep organized. Just organized piles, pretty much.
I tell people it's organized chaos. I don't know.
Exactly.
Frank, what's going on?
My normal office, when it's not a thrifting office, is absolutely organized.
What is that?
Sleep.
Are you talking about this office that you're sitting in now? I hope that wasn't the mug man.
No, I'm getting attacked by Budweiser bucket. Wow.
How much does that go for?
I don't know. I grabbed it because it was at a estate sale where I was digging for stuff, like
Yeah.
over stuff, and I used it to put stuff in.
That's
So
what's
I don't
up.
even know if I paid for it. I think they gave me the bucket, and I bought all the stuff that was in it. I think.
Dude. Is that to keep your beer cold or hold the puke?
Yeah.
Put some ice in.
Annie, what's going on? I'll list this guy.
But yeah, what I was saying is, normally not only this office, but any office I work in is always very organized. Like when I leave and someone else has gone and been at my desk, I can come back and say, well, someone was here and you moved this, this, and that.
Yeah.
So it's normally not like this, but I organize it enough to feel okay.
That's how. No, that's pretty much what I live in. It's like that. Just like
You're just putting it off camera, aren't you?
what's that?
You're putting it off
That's
camera,
definitely-
aren't you? Sorry.
I mean, yeah, I mean it's in like it's literally in the wall that I'm pointing at behind here. I just can't show you because like I don't get good internet there. So yes, it is off camera. And that's why I'm doing these days, so I can clear some of that crap. That's exactly what it is. It's crap. Until I make money off of it, it's crap. Oh no. It's Louis. Louis, you driving safely,
guys.
man?
Yeah. Whoa!
Setting up his YouTube studio in the car right now.
I'm waiting for my daughter.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Getting off of
It's,
school.
it's a rainy
Not
day
school.
here. So. What's that?
Where are you picking her up from?
It's like a halfway point. Her mom and I, we do the swap.
Oh, okay.
I'm not as brave as Jake to drive and get in a wreck. And it's like, I'm
Why
parked.
you as great as me? Come on. I'm not that good. It's only driving a car. It's nothing extravagant.
Driving a car in New York, though. Dude, actually driving a car in Arizona. Forget New York, man. People in Arizona are a different kind of crazy.
I agree with you.
I haven't been out there.
Yeah, they were saying my Uber driver on the way to the airport wanted to tell me every single random fact about Phoenix and Arizona. And it's like, at first it was kind of like, it never rains. It's a beautiful, the weather's beautiful, it's nice here. You great hiking, right? And then he starts getting into
Were they
weird
trying
stuff.
to get you to rent his place or something?
No, I mean, he was just like,
you want you to rent?
I don't know. I don't know. He was just like really proud of me from Phoenix or something. I don't know. Because he was bragging about it, but then he was like, Arizona has like the most like insurance claims and motor vehicle deaths because people don't know how to drive when it rains and people drive really fast. And I saw, as he was saying it, I saw a Lotus and a Lambo like whip past us in bumper to bumper traffic, and they're just bobbing and weaving. I'm like, they don't want to live. They want to have fun and die doing it. I'm like, and then he was like, oh yeah, we also have like, Arizona State University here. And, that's a big party school. We actually have the highest rate of sexually transmitted diseases here in Arizona. I'm like, why do I need to know that? I don't care. Wow.
Full of useless information. He's just burning your brain, dude.
I'm like, and I'm like, bro, just get me safely to this airport. I'm just trying to make it to this plane. I don't care who's got
Could have
syphilis.
asked him, why
There we go.
is he assuming that you're going to party?
I mean, I guess I was looking like that kind of a guy. I don't know.
He probably had his hoodie on, Jake. He just probably like, another college brat, Who's in here?
did.
Joe Deals?
Yes, I am.
No deals.
How you doing?
What's up? I'm good. I'm Louis. You're Joe?
Yes, I've seen you quite a few times. You jump on all those lives. And I've seen Yakov. I
I
know.
get stuck.
I talked to him too.
Yakov and I are gonna do a live on lives one day. We're gonna do this live where nobody's gonna understand. It's gonna be a live on live.
I mean, him and
Texas to New York.
he and Josh have their live stream on Tuesday nights. You can get on there and just confuse the heck out of Josh.
I went on Josh's last night too.
That's right. What's
Yeah, I
today?
was not
Wednesday?
around for that one. He did a random one yesterday.
Oh yeah.
I had to
He did.
list. I
I'm
actually had to
gonna list more than Dapper Tiger. That's what he said.
Oh yeah. I
The
mean,
challenge is on.
bro, it doesn't take much to list more than me. People were like, I list 45 a day. I was like, well, hooty, good for you.
Yeah, Eric.
A lot of
like,
people have been
Eric
doing
went
those
with his
today. I mean, did you guys already discuss that?
What? Discuss what?
Oh, just about like all the lives that are going on with listings.
Yeah, I mean, like Eric
Like
did it that
there's,
one time, and then you have
Dan.
Joey that did it, and Joey, people, people love Joey anyways because of his energy. So, but one person who wants to say hi, that's Krillin. Jeez, I feel like I'm in a commercial.
I gotta go.
DoorDash
I gotta
right now
go.
with all you drivers.
This thing. I got this phone holder, but this Chinese thing is crappy.
What?
I gotta get the
what is
good
that,
one.
shot at me?
Oh my
what
god!
Krillin, where are you?
What is this? What is this racism?
I
What is
got-
this
I heard they
racism,
have-
Krillin?
I heard they have a good one. What's that company that makes the floor mats? The expensive
Oh,
WeatherTech?
You're supposed to know.
Oh, WeatherTech. There you go. WeatherTech. Yeah.
Supposedly they make a heavy duty like cell phone holder. That's super heavy duty. That your phone is supposed to be. But it's like $50 though.
you can throw it off the Empire State Building, and you'll be good.
Exactly.
Good.
Yeah, it's $50 damn for a cell phone holder.
Yeah, but does
Are
it
you sure
hold your
it's 'cause-
cell phone steady when you're trying to record? Because I never seem to get that done, especially with the New York roads.
All I know is that it's expensive as hell, but they do make good stuff. WeatherTech.
Are you sure it's just
Probably
not $50 towards a new phone after you break it?
Yeah, but in New York,
No,
you
you can
guys
look it
have
up. It's on-
potholes.
Dude, I'm messing.
You got more than potholes. Forget it. The roads are.
Where are you, Jakob?
I'm in Illinois,
Now-
man.
Hey, Krillin.
Where?
Illinois. I'm outside Chicago.
No, Jakob.
Oh, Yakov. I thought you said Dapper.
No, he was asking. He was asking Yakov.
Yeah. Go ahead, Yakov.
I'm on Kings Highway and East 91st Street in
Oh,
Brooklyn, New
forget
York.
it. Kings Highway. Forget it.
Where are you, Krillin?
I'm Merrick Road. I'm do you remember Freeport?
Yeah.
You remember where that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm right there, right on the wall of Freeport.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Louis
God.
down.
So much
Louis
Louis,
needs
you
to
okay?
for that.
I'm actually
You're gonna have to close
I'm
the
actually in
mask,
front
right?
of I'm actually in front of a very historical building right now.
Oh, God. Why are you laughing when you're going to say something? Okay, what is it?
I'm in front of a building that's very well known.
Hey, Jake, Krillin. I got an
Anybody
idea, you
who's over
guys. We got to do this. I got an idea. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do a new live. This is the new live.
I can't hear you.
Krillin.
Yeah, let me finish what I was saying. I said I was in front of a
Bobby.
famous building. Anybody over 35 might remember. Who remembers Joey Buttafuoco?
I remember.
No,
Silence.
Joey Buttafuoco.
you don't remember Joey
Breaking up.
Buttafuoco? No,
Bobby, you there?
I
can you hear me now?
Can you guys hear him?
I can hear him.
Yes, we can hear him.
You guys don't remember Joey Buttafuoco?
Wasn't it like a tabloid?
Good. Now I can get a word in
Tabloid, though, right?
edgewise.
Wasn't that the guy that got his
We
The
can't hear you.
Lolita?
Oh, this is the Long Island Lolita, dude. Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I remember. Are you
So
looking
that's
for
where I
it?
was right in
Of
front of his
course.
old store.
Joey Buttafuoco.
Snip, snip. Snip,
What a
snip.
name. What a name! Like,
Yeah.
dude, what an awesome name
I don't
to
want
have with a terrible legacy. Like,
Sam, you know him?
what's that? What's that? You hear me?
I hear you.
I don't even know. Amy Fisher, Freeport,
Yes,
Illinois.
Amy Fisher.
Yeah, that's what Ronnie says.
He's the guy that guy that got his tallywhacker whacked off by his girlfriend.
No. He's the
Nah,
guy. I'll tell you the story
Yeah.
real quick.
Oh gosh, yeah,
He's the-
yeah.
And they found it.
The
But
girl-
here's the thing: they found it and they put it back on. They put it back on the guy.
That's not Joey. Joey Buttafuoco is the guy that
They said
What
they
happened
gave
was-
him 3 extra inches.
he didn't fucking listen, man. Joey Buttafuoco is the guy that Amy Fisher, she was only 16 years old, then had an affair with the guy who had the body shop, and that's where the auto body shop. And then she went, a 16-year-old girl, wanted to be with him, so she tried to kill his wife. You remember that story? It was huge news.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
30 years ago.
What is he doing?
Freeport. Let's see.
Yeah.
I do not know where Freeport, Illinois is. I am looking it up right now.
Loud and clear.
On the up by
What happened to Bob?
Yeah, Rockford. Okay. I've only been out.
Did
to,
you
like,
know her,
Rockford.
Bobby?
No, she was
You
at
knew
the
her?
time she was actually a couple years older than me, and from like 2 towns away. She
Did
didn't. She
Leslie
wasn't.
know her?
Did Leslie? I have a story about that, but about Leslie, which I'm kind of in a pickle with
You don't have
Leslie.
one story.
Uh-oh. My
Only
daughter's
one.
here, you guys.
And,
All right, man.
and I'm gonna need a serious, what would you guys do with the, like
Hey, how you doing?
an advice, like
Put it in the back.
not
You can fit it with all that
a
stuff.
little bit more than just as a reseller, but as a person, what should I do? If anybody
Really,
wants to
you're
give
gonna be
moral
taking advice
advice,
from YouTubers.
I figure, sometimes. What was the difference between a YouTuber or a blue tuber? What's the difference?
Oh, okay, so lay it on us. if I
Okay,
may
all right.
ask.
Now this is serious. This is not joking around. This is a serious thing. I mean, not deathly serious, but not like I don't want to hurt people's feelings, and I don't want to have bad relationships with people. Anyway, there's the guy who has the antique booth next to me, right? I told you about that guy, Matt. He has the toys. You've seen that.
Yeah.
You never seen outside my building? I have that antique booth.
I mean, the only time I've ever seen outside of your building is like at nighttime when you're leaving.
No, I don't. I apologize. Not outside the building. Outside my door. You guys have seen that or no?
A little bit of it, whatever you've shown of it.
Okay.
But not,
All right. So Louis, you've seen it. Okay. So there's
Gotta
a
go,
guy,
guys. See ya.
Matt. Okay,
There, Louis.
Jakob, you know what I'm talking about, right? Outside that door, there's that antique booth. The toys. You've seen that? No? Never?
I think he's frozen. Oh, no, he's not frozen. He's just thinking.
Okay. All right.
Go-
Sam.
Yes.
So where I have all right, let me tell you the whole story then. I didn't want to make the whole I didn't want to make it too long. But I have my place that I rent under the thrift store, okay?
hmm
Next door to me, still within the thrift store boundaries, is somebody who rents an antique booth from the same lady who I rent from. Okay?
hmm
So me and this guy Matthew, we're kind of like neighbors, okay? And what happens is we have access to each other's merchandise. Not that I don't go through his merchandise, he doesn't touch my merchandise, but for him to go in my room, it's unlocked, and for me to go into his room, it's unlocked. Okay?
hmm
And but we have one door. You remember that metal gate when I close at night? You ever seen that?
Yeah.
Sometimes. Okay. So, but he and I are kind of like together. Okay. Anyway, here's what happens because this has to do with Heavy Leslie, right?
Yeah.
So what happened was she has a big lot, a big sale coming up She has a lot of Star Wars toys. The not the old stuff, not the new, kind of mid, like 90s stuff, right?
Right.
Stuff that like it doesn't really do well on eBay, but for an antique booth, it might do well if you get it for the right price. All right.
Yeah.
Now, so I told him, I says, look, go see Leslie. She's at another sale today. Okay. And talk to her, but tell her you're my friend and everything, and maybe she can kind of work a deal out for you. Okay. Anyway, what happens is, make the story short, I called him. I said, well, did you talk to Leslie? He's like, oh, not really. He's like, because she was eating. And I'm like, oh, God. I was like, all right, whatever. But then she did see him or whatever. So I went to that sale later in the day, okay? Not the toy sale. That's later on this week. But this was another sale that she has. So I asked her, I says, hey, look, my friend Matt, he might be interested in those toys for, bulk price. Whatever you don't sell at the end of the day, he'll take it for a bulk price because he sells it in that antique booth. Now here's where the story is interesting. She's like, oh, that guy, he's no good. He's a scumbag or something like that. And I'm like, oh, like, yeah, exactly. So I was like, kind of taken away. I was, because this is a guy who I trust. I mean, I leave all my merchandise wide open, and this guy, he's very honest. All right, we trust each other a lot. So anyway, she's like, yeah. She's like, I was doing a sale one day. I was sick. I had a guy running one of my sales, right? And they were literally stealing merchandise, that they would like undersell items that were like hundreds of dollars for like really cheap, and then he would go and sell them on eBay, and they were doing like, what I'm saying, like underhanded kind of shit and sales that she could, because she was in the hospital for 2 weeks or whatever it is. Yeah. Now, I cannot confirm any of this, obviously, because she just told me that, and I don't even. And I says, Leslie, are you sure this is the same Matt? Are you sure it's the same guy? She's like, oh, yeah, I'm sure it's him. So now I'm at a position where it's like, should I even confront him about this? Or should I just pretend this never happened?
Not your problem.
Yeah, just leave it. But, it's just weird because at the same time, if it's not him, it's not good. If your name is tarnished, like if somebody was like, that Jakob, he's a thief, and he does this, he does that. I said, no, I think he's an honest guy. I would want to tell Jakob, I would say, look, people are going around the neighborhood saying that you're a crook. I would want you to be able to clear your name. Do you know what I mean? If you were an honest person and the neighborhood, somebody is spreading around that you're a crook.
Clearing his name with you, not necessarily is he going to be clearing his name with anybody else, only because he would have to step up a fight with her and then have to go clear his name between everybody. That she's going to badmouth.
But my point is,
something was wrong.
But I'm saying is, if she's saying that he did the wrong thing, he would be clearing it with her, not. You know what I'm saying? You thought like he would be clearing it with her, which would then in turn.
You're trying to make peace.
I'm only doing this because you know what? Exactly. Because this guy, I have a lot of faith in him because, like I said, in that store we work right next to each other. I have thousands of dollars worth of merchandise literally at his hand. Like right now, he's at the store right now. He could go in there and take stuff out of it. And you saw how disorganized I am. He could take tons of merchandise. I wouldn't even know until maybe next week something was missing. And he watches out. And at the same time, if I'm downstairs and people walk in, I watch out for his stuff. So we have like a mutual, respect for each other, and we look out. So it's kind of like I would feel weird if I knew about allegations against him, but not said anything. Do you know what I mean?
I mean,
because if somebody claimed that I was stealing, like basically she's claiming that he was stealing from her sale.
Yeah.
So if somebody was claiming that, I would want to clear my name.
Yeah, for sure. I get it. But I think that's still, it's still kind of in between them, and it's like, I think it's better that because he doesn't even really know, like, what purpose does it serve him to even know that, and like what kind of, like. How does his life get impacted for the better by knowing that, like, Leslie's saying that stuff? And, like, I don't know how much influence Leslie has. It's not like...
Well, no, number one, I sent him to go to that sale to talk to her about getting a bulk deal. And these companies, when somebody does steal something, right? Or let's say, something happens, whatever it is. The first thing these companies do, because I'm literally at the sale, and I'll get from another sale, another estate sale company.
Mm-hmm.
If they think that somebody stole something, or let's say somebody started a fight, or somebody did something wrong, they'll call the other companies because they'll say, look out for that guy with that Mets hat on, because that guy, because they're trying to protect each other, because they know usually people go to all of each other's sales. People go to like 4 or 5 sales in one day. So maybe you weren't at my sale. Now I see you're at the next sale. You're at the sale down the road. So they have a relationship all with each other.
So all right. So what's going to look better though, right? If you are vouching for him, because like, who do you think Leslie's going to trust? If he's like, no, I didn't steal your crap, like that's bull, Versus if you're like, look, this is my situation, this is my relationship with him. My stuff is super vulnerable around him, and he doesn't touch it. He watches it for me. So I'm not sure if there was a mistake somewhere, but this is not the same Matt that like the one that you're talking about, is not the one that I know. Like, you know what I mean? And just asking.
I told her, I says, look, I don't know nothing about this.
Yeah.
And then she said, of course, he's not going to tell you, obviously, because, and like, this is another thing too that was weird. It's because he went to the sale and she was there and she didn't confront him. So it's kind of like, if she kind of knew that he was doing something, how would she even, like, I don't know. It just seems weird. And you know what? Yeah, the story is longer than the Lord of the Rings. I know. I never. I'm outside. I'm going to the American Thrift right now, so I'm gonna. I'm in here right now. If you guys, I got my mask right here.
That's good.
You guys still have masks or no?
I still have masks, man. I still wear it, dude.
We did masks earlier.
Yep.
Well, everybody's gonna. Yeah, I don't know. I got the. Son of a bitch.
King of the New York story.
No, but you know what? Look, my whole point, and you know what, Sam, you are probably right. And you know what, I always just have that inside of me that like if somebody was saying something about me that I was a crook, it's very like, look, I don't have a lot in this world. I have very little. But my reputation is the only thing I have.
Yeah, but
so
you know
it's
what,
like,
though? Like in my mind, though, Krillin, like if you have a problem with me, you can call me. And if you don't have my number, then you probably don't know me well enough to even have an opinion about me. So why should I care? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
no. But that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Is that if this was just a guy who was going to estate sales, not just if it was just some guy.
Yeah. No,
I see your point, but
it messes with his livelihood too. I get it.
Because he was like, I'm showing him the pic. It's just so awkward because I'm showing him the pictures of the sale and I'm telling him like, oh, go see my friend Leslie, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to the sale. He's checking it out, and now here he thinks like that he has like a relationship and he's gonna have like a nice relationship, and then in the back of her head she's like, oh, this guy, he's a crook.
Yeah, that's weird of her though. Super passive aggressive.
I know, but you're right. It's because you know what? A lot of times what ends up happening, I know this is what you're thinking, Sam. Oh, hold on.
Showing somebody's butt? What are you doing? Green and purple tag sales. 50% off all day?
White. Green, purple, and white.
Oh, snap. They got a cart big
You know
enough?
what you're saying?
Yeah.
I know what you're saying because probably a lot of times more often than not, when you try to get more involved, you end up hurting yourself even more.
Yeah, because she's like made. I mean, whether all right, let's play out the fact that it's like not true. To her, it's so true, man. You know what I mean?
Okay,
it's like it's her reality. And it's gonna be from what you shared about Leslie. She sounds like a very strong, opinionated woman. And she's gonna believe what she's gonna believe, and I think you have a better time converting a diehard Christian than her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
no, yes.
So
Yes,
I think
I agree.
Yeah, it's gonna be, unfortunately, it's gonna be up to kind of Matt and and even Leslie to kind of move past that stuff. And Matt, hopefully Matt is a good enough person where over time, Leslie sees it. And you know what? For the rest of like their relationship, Matt could also be the jerk that does no right in her eyes.
Yes,
It's not like
and the thing is, like Matt, I told you the guy. I trust the guy, but you know what it is? He is very like he does get emotional once in a while,
yeah,
like over emotional, and and that's the thing is he might take it the wrong way and like get too,
yeah.
he might, he's weird. Like he's like bipolar. Like certain things get him very upset, and then certain things it's like he could care less.
Yeah,
It's
and that's
weird.
why I say, like, how does that better his life for him knowing about this one person's like
Well, like
terrible
I said,
opinion about him,
if this is his business where he makes money from the estate, from
Yeah. No, but like, I mean, like, you ever know, like, how like, like guys will get weird or people will get weird when you make that switch from friend to like you're dating somebody. There's like that awkward weirdness, And I think equipping Matt with that information, especially with somebody who's not emotionally in control of himself all the time, to know that and have that information now and not know what to do with it. Like, is he good at, would he be better off knowing that information and trying to confront her? Like, can he even do that? Or is he better off just being the person that he is and open that? Like, because it's not like, sure, she's the only opinion that matters. There are other sales, and I'm sure he's got relationships with them too, and it's almost like the more people you have vouching for you. That's my thought process, but he sounds like, I definitely do not think he sounds like a good person to like give that info to.
It's just so. Here's the weird part. This is the part that just weirds me out. Is that even though he rents that spot from the lady, okay, he works there a couple days a week, like as a cashier person working in a thrift store, right?
Yeah.
And he's that kind of person that's like so honest that like if he stays for an extra half an hour, like he won't even pay himself out of the register, like the extra. He's like, oh, or like for example, let's say if he's working the cash register and it's really slow.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, if you're not doing anything, get some listings done on eBay or something like that. He's like, no. Or Facebook, right? Because he used to do a lot of Facebook. So he's like, no. She's paying me to be an employee here to watch the store. Even though it's like he's still there watching the store with no customers, it's like you could take, 10, 20, a few minutes to do a couple listings on
Facebook. Anybody would take advantage of that.
Yeah, it's not like, that's my whole point is that he's like, no. I don't want to do that if I'm on her clock. And it's like, all right, that's admirable. I mean, I don't think you're taking advantage of it because obviously she's paying you like less than minimum wage. But but that's my whole point is like this guy is not like the kind of guy to, and there's even so many times where he's like to try to hustle. He's not doing this for money. He's like a Mr. Mom. You know what I mean? Like his wife is the bread earner, and he just sells like, these toys on the side, just to make a couple extra dollars. While his wife is at work, and he just picks up the kids and drives them to school. He's not like this nefarious, like, oh, let's steal merch and then get it cheap and then flip it and this and that. He's like such not like he's like the worst like reseller because, I always tell him, oh, let's get involved with these groups, with the YouTube and stuff, and he's just like, nah, I'm gonna play with my kids.
You teach their own, How you doing, Kelly?
I have time for that though too.
Playing with my kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, I find it too. It's just, dude, it's just not important to him. You know what I mean? But
yeah, new old stock vintage t-shirt.
Yeah, where's the little guy?
He's sleeping, dude. He was like so pissed when I got home. He was just like cranky, man. We basically he was at his limit at that point. So he was like,
he was giving me some good smiles right before we left.
Yeah. I mean, that's a cool thing, He's like a smiley kid, happy kid. He just, I like drag him around different places and I probably shouldn't be.
What I really liked about when Hunter was young like that is it gave me an excuse just to be talking, and it didn't matter because I was like, yeah, I'm talking to him, man.
Yeah.
I was just kind of like, mentally taking my notes out loud all the time. I'm like, oh, we're doing this, we're going to this, we're doing that, and I got this little guy right here. I'm talking to him.
Yeah, I talked to him nonstop.
Right? He might not be talking back to me, but it's just kind of like, for a year or two, it's just like you're talking to your little guy that's just not doing almost any reaction, but you get to at least not seem as crazy when you're talking.
Yeah.
Because I would do that anyways when he wasn't there too. So
Yeah. Did he ever like because like Ezra squeals a lot now, like he coos back, so he does talk to you.
yeah,
Like, and he'll actually, like, if he can't see you, he'll squeal and stuff like that. He'll make a whole bunch of noises until you talk to him, so he knows like you're around and stuff. Like, it's wild. But so like we actually do, like, I don't know, have some sort of conversation. We don't understand each other, but that's all right.
kind of like me and my brother. For when we were younger, at some point for a couple weeks, we even decided to just nod, grunt, and nonverbal communication to each other, and it worked.
Man,
We can still do it.
that's right. Dude, we're trying to learn. We've been trying to actually pick up some sign language to do with him. I know a little bit of sign language, just to help him communicate a little bit better. So we've been just like reading this like sign language book, and trying to like learn and teach him at the same time. It's like a mess. He just laughs at you because like you see like the milk is like you're pulling on udders and stuff, and he just cracks up. I'm like, you know what I'm doing. Look at this. Look at Krillin digging through them clothes.
Gotta be. There we go.
What's the bolo? What's your bolo for the YouTubers?
This is nice. These actually sell well here. You see, this is Polo Ralph Lauren, but
Yeah.
it's the wool flannels.
Mm-hmm.
They all have. Ronnie will tell you, they all have holes.
Yeah.
They even make one like this, like a Polo Ralph Lauren, but it's cashmere flannel.
I was gonna say,
They
is
sell
that
for
a
great money,
wool
but
blend?
they all have holes.
Was that a wool blend, Krillin?
Sorry?
Was that wool blend? Or it was just
Yeah,
straight
so
wool?
cotton and wool. And wool. But they have some that are straight wool.
Yeah.
Some of them they're hard to find. They're real. They do pretty well. But they all have holes.
Yeah, I bet. A few washes.
I'm sorry?
I said with a few washes.
No, it's not the wash, it's moth.
Moths?
It's not from moths.
Hmm.
Mothra,
Yes. The bugs.
they eat it. What's this?
Bastards.
Does anybody look that up?
DeLong.
Oh. Saves me. You're my wonderful.
Holes. Holes in them sweaters or in that flannel.
I'm seeing a couple DeLong stuff. Seeing
Mucho money?
jackets.
Mucho money?
No, I got about 60 to 40 to 60 bucks.
Yeah, nah.
Mostly.
Maybe if it goes on sale.
What would be worth your time? What would be mucho money
Yeah,
to
if
you?
it was on the 50%. If it was on the half off, maybe if it was $24.95, so if it was $4, half.
Oh.
I might grab it.
Dropped out.
Yeah, remakes.
Which is nice. Even though Andrew Moore because I've been selling that.
Actually, I won't pick up many suit coats or anything like that, but I did pick up one. What is it?
All right, let's check it out. Well, also you have to be careful. If you pick up a suit, you really want to make sure it's a separate jacket than a suit coat itself. Yeah, see, that's a blazer.
Okay.
That's not a part of a suit. What's the name brand on there?
Pellini?
Yeah, it's something Chinese, I'm sure. Vietnam. Where's it
I
say
got
made
it for
where?
$1.
Where does it say it's made? Look in the front pocket. Like when you open the jacket up, look in where like the pocket is in the inside breast pocket.
Italiana Colazzeni, Italy.
No, come on.
Yeah, it says
Let
Italy.
me see.
Let me see. Why would you lie about that?
No. Open in the pocket.
In the pocket?
Yes.
Okay.
There's no paper.
Oh, I see it. Made in China.
China, yeah.
Good call.
That is what that label there. That's even from here I can't really read it, but that's a cloth label. That's basically that's what the cloth is going to tell you. Sometimes there's cloth made in different countries. It could be made in Italy, but the construction of it is Chinese. Which, I mean, look, don't get me wrong. There are certain designers that do have just stuff made in China, and there's actually some suit brands that are very popular. Like, I don't know if Ronnie's still in the chat, but there's one brand, it's called Suit Supply. I don't know how hot it is right now, but for a long time, for like the last 3-4 years, it's been really hot. Like it's like the cheapest suit, construction wise, but it's just a popular style. So the suits sell for like more money than suits double or triple the price retail.
Really?
I mean, like than other suits that are more expensive would sell. I mean.
Well, that's a good call. I probably would have listed it as Italy based off that tag. I even looked in that pocket.
No, don't put China. Don't even put China anywhere in there. You never want to put China in.
Right.
Don't put China. Just put in, I mean, it's different. But if something is from Hong Kong, you could put Hong Kong because Hong Kong is from when the older stuff was a lot of stuff made like 20, 30 years ago was made in Hong Kong in certain years. That's like the vintage stuff. So you could put Hong Kong. But if it's just China.
So if you're out looking at that kind of stuff, if you're looking at it and it says Hong Kong, that'd be a better pickup.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, because it's like a lot of those. I mean, and that's this is a nice looking sweater here. See here, this is Abercrombie. This is not an expensive brand, but this style as well. $5. It's not bad.
Because Sam, you saw all those suit coats and all that stuff that they have at the thrift store by me.
Yeah.
I always pass them by because I don't even know what to look for in there.
I mean, I used to look through them, but again, I just storage wise, I just try not to get in the clothes.
Yeah.
Well, for me, it's the easiest thing to do.
For you? Yeah, I don't have racks like that. It would just be piled up.
I don't have
like my house, like my room. I already have to get another locker.
Dude.
Yeah, they were asking if I was at your place grilling because they saw my pocket.
Mainly Tommy was asking if it was your place.
Tommy who?
Tommy Bernhard.
Bernhard? No, I don't think any of these questions seriously. He hasn't had a serious comment in like 6 months. Now here, this is popular too. You see this? These used to do well. These pants here, like this is not like a brand that you chase after, but like this is something you
Abercrombie and Fitch.
But here, what you see here, these are the heavy-duty cargo pants. You see, these are heavy. These are like the older style. It's heavier duty, and like if I'm not gonna pick them up, but if these are only $2, because was it red tags, right?
Show
heavy,
me green tag.
and if they're camo, it's even better. Camo.
camo heavy duty
Yeah,
cargo
Abercrombie.
pants.
Yeah, I sold one pair cargo shorts. I got like $60 for it.
What?
Yeah, I put them on auction.
That's bonkers. I used to own a pair. Who
My
knows where they
buddy wears those all the time, and he hands me down all of his stuff. So I'll have some of those coming eventually.
went. Hey man, you done with those pants?
Right?
He's
No
like,
reason.
you're
He
still with
knows
those
me.
pants?
I've always liked them broken in, anyways. So as long as I've never really liked buying new pants ever.
Jeans especially, dude.
100%.
It's like by the time they have holes in them, that's when I've broken them in.
And I was getting a lot of crap for how holy my jeans were for a while. For some reason, I kept getting holes in the Y, like right in the where you shouldn't be hanging out. So I had to start getting rid of a whole bunch of them. I don't know. For my brother, it makes sense. My brother goes and uses his hammer, and he's always itching with his hammer. I'm like, I know how you get the holes there. I was like, I don't know how I did it.
Look, Ronnie's here for you, Krillin. Ronnie's
I
here
know.
for you.
Hey.
The Krillin Show.
I gotta get back to my regular scheduled work.
What is this not regular schedule? Are you not supposed to be sourcing right now?
It's supposed to be listing right now.
What the heck are you doing in the thrift store then?
Well, because it's on the way. It's from. I just left my house, so now I'm.
Yeah.
If it's on the way, what are you gonna do? Not stop?
Depends. If my wife is
it's
next to
literally.
me.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally all I gotta do is just pull in. It's not like,
I had this one for $1 too. It's a Nordstrom. Is it? That's pretty good, huh?
Okay, now open that up.
And open it up from the inside. Yeah.
Okay.
Inside
Now, what is it? Let me see it.
There we go. 100% camel hair.
Okay, now it's camel hair. Now here's the deal: is this camel hair means it's gonna be a jacket by itself. See, what happens is if you find jackets that are. Well, let me tell you this. So if it's a 2-piece set and you only have one piece, it's really hard to sell. But if it's sold as a separate item, like a camel hair jacket, that's actually very good. The only negative part to camel hair is that there's usually holes. So what you have to do is, but they're not going to be holes going straight through. There's going to look like little mini divots. Now look through the pockets and the sleeves. You want to look at the bottom. It's going to look like, no, not inside. You're looking, no, outside. Yeah. You got to look at it. You got to see if there's any like divots. Like look at that other sleeve, right? You see the other sleeve? Is that just a wrinkle? But you see what it looks like there's like a little chunk of material missing.
This right here.
All right. Now go close up with the cat. Do me a favor, Sam. Make him big.
Right. That's true.
All right, he's gonna make you big. Hold on.
We position myself too. There we go.
Yeah, just try to hold it slow.
Is that what you're looking at?
That might be. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but I'm just saying is if you do see like little, if there's only like 1 or 2 minor ones, you don't have to show it. It's not a big deal.
I've not
But
really
if
seen any, but except for that one.
But you'll see.
Oh,
I don't know.
pen mark.
If Ronnie is in the chat, like he can explain it better. Like it's like a divot. A hole in the camel hair is not the same as a hole in like a regular wool suit.
Like it looks like a chunk missing, or like, but it's not a hole.
Okay.
Well, it is. Like, they're, the moths are eating it, the camel hair, but they don't go straight through. They just
your surface fuzz is off, kind of.
Yeah.
But even if it has a few little bites, that's fine. That's not me. Look, you said you paid $1 at the garage sale for that?
Yeah, my thrift store, $1.
Yeah, so obviously for $1, even if look like something like that, if it's minty, let me see which label it is. Joe.
Yeah,
Joe.
I'm here.
Open it up and let's see which label. If it's a newer label, the older label.
Turn around. There you go.
All right.
Let me see.
All right. So, all right. Now, keep opening. All right. See, that's a little bit older of a label.
Yeah.
That's like probably from the 1990s. So it's
RT.
probably not going to get as much. But I mean, I would still list it for maybe $39, $49.95
Right
if
on.
there's no chunks missing. And then do like take a best offer for like $25. That sounds right to you, right? Is that what you were thinking?
I wasn't really thinking. I was just like, hey. What happened was that was a big old lot of all kinds of coats similar fashion that were dumped there from another thrift store. And I could
Okay.
tell that because they were all had tags of higher prices, and the place that it is all dollar for everything. So I was like, whoa.
Okay.
I'm like, it's kind of like telling me how much they thought it was worth. So it was kind of like somebody was confident for me.
It's very weird. The thing I've been doing, I've been buying. It's just so strange. I did that little mini haul video last night which is on Josh's channel. I showed some pictures of some items super high end items that I picked up, and it's funny because it's like I've been buying some super high end items, and then at the other end on Mondays they do those 99-cent tags of Salvation Army. So I've been buying tons of the 99-cent items. So it's like no mid range. It's like I've been buying like high end items and like super cheap. It's like shit. Because when something is 99 cents, it's hard to refuse it. If something's worth over $20 and it's only 99 cents, I mean, how are you going to refuse? Right?
That's exactly my problem all the time. That's why I have piles behind me. Because I keep going to the place where 99 cents. It's like, all right, I'll get it.
I know. I'm kind of glad I live an hour away from that stuff, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm like, oh, we're gonna win. Like that was like the first thing out of my mouth today because like, I had to go over by him today, Krillin, to go take care of some stuff with the wife, and we were like, and the first thing out of my mouth when I figured out we had to go, I'm like, can we go to the dollar thrift store? She's like, yeah, sure.
And he told me.
Now, Joe, where do you live? You live close by Sam?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, he's like an hour away in Illinois.
I'm right.
Oh, you live southern Illinois?
No,
we're in the north.
I live right down the street from Craigslist Hunter. Actually, he's
okay. All right. Okay, yeah, because he's due west of Chicago, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Due west. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know he said he's like 40 minutes outside of Chicago.
Yeah. Yeah. We're like northwest suburbs. It's considered.
Yes.
But now you live west of Craigslist Hunter?
Yes, and Sam's south of him, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're both basically almost the same to Chicago. You're both about the same distance, about an hour or so.
Yeah. Pretty much. I
Yeah.
don't go to Chicago very often.
You don't go there to source?
No. I don't honestly. I don't go outside of my my path to and from work mostly.
Oh, you have a real job.
Oh yeah, I work 60 hours a week.
Oh, doing what?
I manage like a parts database. I do like muffler and exhaust parts, and I make reports available for customer coverage compared to our coverage, so that we know what's going on, and then we take the polk data, which is all the data of all the cars that are registered to the DMV, and we make reports off all that data so that the plant down in Tennessee can make the right parts, or we can retire the right parts. And
now these are OEM parts, or wait? So, I see. So this is has nothing to do. Hold on one second. Hold on.
What the heck is that? Oh. I don't know why I thought that was a really fast wheelchair for some reason. I just looked up and I was like, what the heck is happening right now?
That would have been pretty wild.
That was loud as hell, man.
It depends on who you ask, Dan. Dan the Answer Man. Hope you're doing well today, man.
Oh, he's here, Dan the Answer Man.
Dan the Answer Man, he is.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. And I get to I'm entering all that data so that all these reports can come out. based off of our coverage for exhaust and ride control parts for Monroe.
Yeah, I need some ball joints. You give me some ball joints.
I do mostly shock struts, exhaust, type stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what this. I got problems with this truck here, but I love this truck. I ain't getting rid of it.
Actually,
but also it's not running. It's not running right. I don't know if it's a sometimes when you look at this, you see how it's like jumping up and down. This whatchamacallit, the whatever.
Your fuel gauge?
No, the tachometer.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's running a little rough. It's like almost like there's like a spark plug out or something like that, or sometimes what happens is if you're not getting enough air coming in, sometimes you got to clean out the throttle body, or it could, like I said, or it could be a wire that's not right or something. Could have a bad wire. So sometimes like what I'll go see, I have this light on here. See, it says check engine or whatever. No, service engine soon.
But yeah, the company I work for, I've worked for them since I was 16. I was laid off briefly in 2008 from them, and before 2008, I actually made school books. I made a crap ton of school books, like thousands of them.
School book? You like? What do you mean by that?
Kindergarten through 12th grade.
You were. What do you mean you were making them?
I will get the templates in from maybe one person, and I would get the Word documents in from another person, and I would get all the information in from the publisher, and then I would be the customer service contact that would get people together, and we'd make we would go and make a order for how we're going to do everything, and I would keep track of all the billing for that, and I would
McGraw Hill or something like that.
McGraw Hill. I worked on that whole Mifflin and Hartwood Brace and SRA and all those. Yeah, I've done thousands and thousands of books.
Yeah, tell the chat how much money those companies make. Those publishers, they make they're as rich as a drug company.
Yeah, they do. They do make a lot of money, but it costs a lot to do. Especially back in the day when there was.
That's probably one of the biggest untold rackets in America. College textbooks, because what they do is they issue new books, but they're not really new books. All they do is change the pages around and the pictures. So now what happens?
I know what you're talking about. The reprints. What they're called is reprints, and some of the reprints are nothing but just the ISBN. But then I've had some of them where they're massive overhauls. It just depends.
Yes.
A lot of times they're not doing much.
Yeah, but there's a lot of them that are the same exact book. So you go back to the bookstore, and they say, sorry, we can't buy this book. You're like, oh, I spent $300 on this book. Sorry, we're not buying it back. I learned that what happened was I had a math book, right? And I paid whatever it was, $200 for it, whatever, $180. I tried to sell it back, couldn't sell it back. They told me, sorry, we're not. This is before I even this is when I sold on eBay, when I had like 5 items listed, where I had a job and everything, And my friend says, oh, why don't you just throw it on eBay? Just check. I mean, what the hell? Take you 2 seconds, whatever it is, just list it. So anyway, I listed it for like $30. Guy hits to buy it now. So the guy messages me, or whatever it is. He's like, oh, I live locally. I was like, oh, that's a coincidence. But I didn't even realize that it was the professor in the department, not my professor. It was one of the professors that wrote the book. Okay. But they don't tell you that. So make the story short. The guy is telling me, one of the kids, he's like, oh, I'm going to buy it. I'll meet you at school, whatever it is. Give me the book. I'll give you the money, whatever. Or he bought PayPal, whatever the fuck it was. Make the story short. I said to him, I says, look, I got to be honest with you. This is not the same book that's in the bookstore. This is the 10th edition, whatever it is. And they're changing it to the 12th edition or to 11th edition next year. I just want to I don't want you to think you're getting a deal when this is not the book that's going to be. He says, no. My professor told me that it's the same identical book, that we could use it. So basically, if you have an honest professor, they'll tell you to buy the older editions or which ones that are good and bad and ugly. But if you have somebody who's not so honest, they're gonna tell you, oh no, you need this book that costs 300 instead of buying one on eBay for 30. You know. So that's what happened. And I was so pissed off when I did that. When I handed me the book, and I'm like, he's like, oh no, my professor says this is fine. I just because I'm here, I'm the one telling him like, look, I want to be honest with you. This is not the same one because they look very similar. Even the graphic that was on the cover, they didn't even change the What they did was, it was like they had the graphic was a larger graphic, then they changed it to a smaller graphic, put it in the corner, and then put something else in the other corner. They just played around with. It's literally like they took maybe not less than an afternoon's worth of time just to play with the stuff. And it's like, all right, reprint the book. Let's make another how many thousands of more dollars? You know, let's give it to the kids like this, right up the keister. You know.
Sometimes it has to do with a lot of times with California, Florida, and New York kind of fuck a lot of shit up too, because they go and they have all these annotations, and you can't say this in that state, and we don't like it when you say this in this state, and there's like little changes for those, and it's kind of
well, but that's not. No, I understand what you mean, but this was a math book.
I know, but they'll reprint those books just for that.
For one line in there, for one thing, you know, because they called somebody an Indian instead of a Native American or something like that, or you know, like whatever it is.
I think the funniest.
So they can't just like. But you know, it is like they can't just use just that problem, or they can't just tell people like, oh, by the way, this is where you know, like.
I think the funniest one was that we had like an emergency art piece that we needed to fix. It came in and it had like a little phone number on it. It was in like a math problem, and the phone number was supposed to be like, it doesn't work. It was just made up. But when you actually call it, it was a phone sex line.
I love that. I love that.
So it was like, they're like, we gotta get this reprinted now. So it was like, everybody on their end was freaking out, and everybody on our end was cracking up, and we're like, yeah, we can do this, no problem. It was like easy, but it was quite.
That's hilarious, man. It was a phone sex line that was in the book. Oh my god!
Who came up with that number? You know, it's like, oh, I wonder why that was so.
Just the artist, just random.
Random.
Yeah, real random. That was the number that he just saw on the thing. Oh, let's use this number. You know,
he was probably listening to TV while drawing in the late nights, and one of those like feeling lonely. Call now.
Yeah, he was feeling a little lonely.
Yeah, back when I started it was really huge ordeal as far as the amount of money it cost for us to do it, because we were doing, back when I started, it was film. So we were doing film proofs, we were shooting stuff and everything, and it changed quite a bit to where we were all.
Wait, could you repeat what you said? Film? Talk about textbooks now. Film. Yeah,
film. I used to shoot and put it on 8-up flats, is what they're called, and I would send that film to the printers to make their plate presses. You know, once upon a time, before I would send them digital files to go right to their plates. But we used to do a lot of that. I mean, I had stacks and stacks and stacks of film to go through.
Stacks of wax.
And then because everybody was all, when I started, everybody was writing stuff still. Everything was all written. I was teaching everybody how to use Excel. So I was everybody's Excel person, which then ended up making me the billing person. So I ended up learning a lot about billing.
Now let me ask you. So you're the one collecting from who? The distributor, the publisher, or the school district? Who's paying you?
The publisher.
Okay, so because the publisher now distributes it. See, I didn't know how the system works. So you guys print it for the publisher, then the publisher directly sends it to the school district?
The publisher sends it to me, which would be a pre-press. Then the pre-press would send it to the printer. The printer would print it, and then they send it to a distribution center. And then you can order from a distribution center.
But the one who's paying you to do this is McGraw Hill is the one that's paying you for it.
Yes, yeah. That'd be one of them, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Those,
And then my other job for 20 hours a week is going and working with my uncle, and he makes exhaust analyzers. So I go over there and I make these little exhaust analyzers, and I create them and I test and calibrate them and fix them and all that kind of stuff.
wow, exhaust. That sounds. I knew this guy Orlando, who he used to work at a catalytic converter factory. I'm sure it was very healthy for him to work in there. And but now I'm pissed at this guy because he's not returning my phone calls. But that's another story. Because we chopped down a tree in my backyard and we only got halfway done. He's supposed to be helping me finish. But that's another. That story's for another day.
What do you mean halfway done?
What?
What do you mean halfway done? Did he like? How do you halfway cut a tree?
Well, I guess it has no branches and a big stick up.
Well, no, the tree and the rest of the stuff is down on the ground, but it's like half of the, the stuff we chopped it up. I can't really lift nothing heavy. I got this hernia. It's hard for me to bend down a lot. So, make the story short, I have this guy who helps me out once in a while. But he works like 6 different jobs too. He works as a pool cleaner. He works as a busboy in a restaurant. So when I can get him to help me, it's only for like an hour here and there because, this guy, he's too busy.
I understand
in
that.
the summer.
Yeah, he's just busy, leaving you with half wood. That man.
Yeah, I know, right? Which way should I go this way? Yeah, he's leaving me with half of my wood. I know it didn't come out right. I know. Giggity.
So what are you gonna do, man? You're gonna kick down his door until he like helps you cut down the other half of a tree, or what?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say, "What am I gonna do about this kid, Matt?" Who, Orlando? To be honest, I really could give a crap. It's my dad who's pissed off because he has half a tree in the backyard.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got to listen to that.
Yeah,
unless
I don't
you
care.
go home late on purpose, you don't have to hear him. Just get out of the house before he wakes up.
Because it's hard because we got to take it because we cut most of it into small pieces, but still a pain in the ass a little bit. And
where are you gonna dump it?
They have certain days of the week where you could put out yard waste in the because it was a smaller tree. It wasn't like like an oak tree that was from like 100 years ago.
I'm like, can you burn stuff?
I'm sorry?
I'm like, can you just burn some of it? That's probably not seasoned enough. It's probably not dry enough to even try.
Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's probably not dry enough to burn. But and also, my luck. What am I gonna do? Burn it in the backyard, and then what? Then it's gonna catch fire to another tree, and then the other tree catches fire, and then that tree set the house on fire. I mean,
well, you
I'm not
burn
gonna
it
set
like in a clearing, not next to other flammable trees.
Yeah, but where in a clearing? Where? Like, where am I gonna do? Where the hell is a clearing?
I don't know. You got a neighbor that you don't like? Their backyard is a good clearing.
Yeah. There's no. This isn't. This isn't. Countryside
Not
over
like the
here.
sticks out by me here.
No.
I live in an apartment, but usually most of the places are pretty spacious.
Yeah.
But Sam knows where he knows the concern.
Yeah,
You know how close the houses are.
Yeah.
In Long Island. Well, that part of Long Island where I live.
Right. No, you guys are on top. It's kind of like downtown Elgin, Joe. Like if you've ever been down that way, like historical Elgin. That's kind of what like Long Island's like, all the houses, like, and then you'll see like triple decker homes, like depending on the neighborhood you'll see. And so it's like it's pretty cramped.
No, but to be honest with you, it's actually I like it because it does. If you're used to living in a rural area, I'm sure that it seems cramped. But if you're used to living in a city, it's very spacious. Yeah. So it's kind of has like the best of both worlds. So it's like you have enough space that you need where you need it. But then it's like if you really want to get to places and get things, you can still get whatever you need.
Yeah.
It's not like I don't have to drive an hour to the thrift store. You know what I mean?
Dude, that's what I like about where I am now. You know, like I'm in the burbs, but like everything. Because even on the East Coast, though, it would still take me like 20 minutes to get to a Walmart. You know, I'm 5 minutes
Because
from
of
a Walmart.
traffic. It's the
Yeah.
traffic. That's not because of That's
Well, dude, and like it's also like old roads. You know what I mean? Like over here, you know, it's repurposed farmland. You know, they just like put a big old road that used to be just a 1-lane dirt road, and they made it into a 4-lane almost highway. And it's like
before.
yeah, dude, you know what I'm talking about, Randall Road, and it's like
Yes.
everything is there. They don't even need a mall. Like the whole freaking road is a mall.
True.
Yeah, it's like, and it's different. Like, because even like your Walmart, they got like Walmarts and Targets have alcohol out here. They and in the South, I've never seen that in the East Coast.
No, you're not allowed to have. You have a liquor store. That's
Yeah,
a
you have
liquor
to go
store.
to a package store. So
Yeah, a liquor store sells liquor in one.
yeah,
Then you have a beer distributor sells beer and beverages like anything from bottled water to sodas to that kind of stuff like that.
yeah,
To a White Claw to that kind of stuff.
the good stuff.
But a liquor store is just wine and hard stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. First ran into I went down to Florida. I was like, what? I was like, I get everything at one spot. What is going on here?
Yeah, no, it was like that in Alabama too. You have ABC stores. You know, it was like these hard liquor stores. It was weird. So,
and then when I lived up in Wisconsin, we actually had a drive-through liquor store up there.
Yeah, I believe it, dude. Dude, we had this one place in Alabama. You could just like show up with your little like your bottle, and they would just they had beer on tap in a drive-through. Just let them fill up your growler and you go. So,
that's hilarious. No, they actually there's some places that have growlers here. But here it's newer. They just start that's only within the last few years where they do growlers.
It's different though, because like there's so much like that like Protestant culture too, like not like about drinking.
Not drinking.
Yeah.
Rules.
Yeah. I mean, we just started being able to sell like on holidays like a few years back on the East Coast. So triple decker homes, Dan. If you've never seen one, go watch like I don't know. The Fighter. The Fighter has some pretty good triple decker homes, or The Departed. All those like Boston-based, Massachusetts-based movies. They'll show you like the triple decker homes where like each floor is like its own like home, stacked on top of each other. They look like, I mean, nowadays they look like they're just gonna collapse. They're so poorly built, but
well, it's not they're not poorly built. They're just built 150 years ago.
Yeah.
When they're built,
like
that's why they call them Victorian houses. A lot of them.
But over in like Jersey area, man, like some of those older homes are better built than the stuff in like the 70s and 80s and stuff. Because like you had a bunch of Italians that didn't know what they were doing, so they just like do their own like repairs and constructions, and it's like so dangerous.
No, they knew what they were doing. It was just too cheap to do it the right way, probably.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's something to be said about trying to do it the right way. Cheap or not.
Let's see.
Mr. Vanderlei. Hope you're doing well, man.
You ever hear of a band called Pez Band?
What'd you say?
Pez Band?
Pez Band? No.
Yeah, Pez Band. It almost looked like Des Band.
Yeah.
I looked it up, and I guess they're like from the 70s. There's some like some guy from Cheap Trick was in it, and I guess it's some super group or something.
Power pop band formed in 1971.
Yeah,
they're from Oak Park, Illinois.
And I looked up this pin on eBay here, and I've only found there's only one listed. For some reason, it's at $62.99.
Oh,
I was like, what?
Yeah. I mean, they did stuff with other people like the Yardbirds and Kinks.
Yeah. So, and the funny thing is this was like something I didn't buy. It just
How you doing, Matty? All right. All right.
So one of
I'm gonna go back.
Babies.
Yeah. How's it going, buddy? Good. Good. Thanks, brother. I'll see you. So, you're gonna be here for? Do you want me to lock this down there, or? So I'll leave it open. Okay, because I didn't know if you're leaving now or. Okay. All right. I'll see.
Yeah, Dave. It was like that when I was. There were still places like that in Alabama. I'm like, no wonder the NFL couldn't survive. Nobody could buy booze on Sunday.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
So Joe, you never see my room?
I think I've seen you in your room. I don't know if I've actually got the. I saw when you just did the tour and you were doing the this and this just the other day.
Yeah. So I was saying because Sam, you didn't see. I told you this is the thrift store in here, and upstairs where I was, and then we have this gate here.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
that guy who was behind the counter, I told you, some days he works for the thrift store upstairs, and some days he's just here managing his, taking care of his. This is like a big antique. It's like a big antique,
Nice.
So I'll give you a little quick tour. DVDs.
So you ever find anything at your at there that you
Not
resell?
really.
No.
Once in a while, I'll find something that she's got that good. I mean, this isn't like a corporate thrift store with like literally not his stuff. This stuff is all sourced from either A, other thrift stores, or B, garage sales, or state sales and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But her stuff upstairs is literally only stuff that's been donated.
Oh, okay.
I know it sounds crazy that she literally I didn't even know that she literally has everything upstairs that was just donated. Like
She just
people
process it upstairs?
Yeah, but my point is, there's not even there's no charity or anything.
Yeah. Hey, people just want to get rid of stuff and they feel bad about getting it into a dump.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But it's weird that it's people just drop stuff. Because even because Matt, who was working here,
Yeah.
oh, who's that? Is that somebody who we know? Nintendo cards. You ever see that? I know these cards.
Nice.
See, but he's got a lot of cool stuff.
That is cool.
Matt's good at picking up vintage kind of stuff, See, that's the whole thing. That's why I was trying to get him hooked up with Heavy Leslie,
Well, you're a good man, Charlie Brown. At least trying to look out for him.
Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
well, also, I mean, look, no, but I'm saying, I try, I hooked Tracy up. Well, I got Tracy a really good deal, on that jewelry. You know what I mean? So, but it was good. It helped everybody out. Helped Tracy out because she got the jewelry really cheap, and then at the same time, Leslie was able to clean out that estate. You know what I mean? So it helps everybody out.
Of course.
See, that's the thing. Look, too many deaths. Look at this. Death. See here, I got less stuff. Is Ronnie still here? I want to show. Is he still in the chat or not?
I have no idea. He hasn't said something in a while, I guess.
Okay.
Could be. He said he's here for you.
I'll see if he's here because I know he loves the I want to show him that suit that I picked up. But he's not here. See it? Starting to smell a little bit down here too, but
like what? Isn't it all closed?
No, it's a basement. It always still has a little dampness.
Yeah,
I mean, even though I have,
you got humidifier down there.
Yeah, I do, but it's still.
Yeah.
Even with it, but I have that spray. It's somewhere around here.
How do you keep the moths away?
For whatever reason, the moths really don't come to the basement. Moths travel more like upstairs. I don't know. It seems weird. Like moths don't. I never found a shirt that is oh my god, I found it and there's moths holes in it. You know what I mean? The moths are I had moths upstairs in my house. They kind of go up. And what was I saying? But the downstairs thing is the smell. Is the this is cool.
Smell.
You know
this
the
is
other.
cool. See this here? You know what? You ever see one of these jackets?
Yeah, trench coats.
No, here you see you see the the shoulders like that.
I had a buddy who used to wear those.
Yeah, it's called a duster, and but what happens is like the material is that it's like an oiled cotton, so it's like actually this is probably making this thing behind it dirty. Like if you keep something up to it, like your hand will actually get dirty from it's like greasy almost. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
I guess it's like some water just runs off of it or
Most of
something.
it, yeah.
But that's what they call it. They call it a duster. Ugh. So
Yep.
this is a bad luck here. I got to fix that thing. You see that? This thing looks like it's on a floor.
My other side gig that I was doing for a little while before I got into reselling, I actually used to clean rugs. So I actually learned a little bit about the rugs and which ones were, what fibers and which ones are hand knit and stuff like that. And I'm into a whole bunch of groups where people can identify and stuff like that.
Man, when do you have time to sleep, man?
I sleep 5 hours, 6 hours maybe.
5? Come on, man.
I get
5 hours.
Joe's a hustler, man. He already went to like 4. He had made 4 deals like someplace far away from his place. Well, not that far, but and then met me at the thrift store.
I went out to Marengo.
Ringo.
Marengo. It's probably about 20 minutes away.
Marengo.
Okay, I'm getting corrected.
Durango? Dodge Durango?
No, it was with an M. Marengo.
Merengue. So what?
Right.
You went to pick up merch? More merch?
I went out there because the lady that's out there, she does estate sales, and because she's one of the ones that's playing by the rules, she says, okay, well, I've been told I can only have 6 people in a house at a time. So unlike the other estate sales that are still running,
Yeah.
she just keeps putting everything into these storage units on her property. And what she's done is the last 2 weekends, she just brings out as much stuff new as she can and has a huge layout of stuff and was making pretty good deals with everything. And I was going to order a whole bunch of stuff last week and went over this morning too.
Yeah. That's good, man. So you're hustling.
Heck yeah.
All right, guys, I got to get to work here. I got a lot of merch. Was Ronnie in the chat? Let me see here.
He did not respond to you. I think he was gone.
Yeah, he must have took off. All right, guys, I'll see you. Actually, are you guys you gonna check out Tommy's show tonight?
Yeah,
Tracy?
I'll see you on there tonight, man. Dessert.
What? Dessert?
That's
I'll
what they
probably
call
go
you,
have some
dude.
dessert.
No, that's what
I'll
they
probably
call
have-
you, man. They call you dessert.
I'm sweet. I'm sweet like sugar.
Oh man. I appreciate you coming on, Colin.
But now look, I gained my weight back. That's the thing. I was doing good in the
What'd you
Corona.
do,
Now
man?
That's the thing. I've been hustling enough where I think I've lost it because I'm down to, I need new belts. My belt loops I don't have any more loops on my belt.
That's good.
You gotta get
That's
the nice
good.
hat.
That's a good direction move.
I got to poke some new holes.
yeah, I'll tell you what. Be honest. You know what? You can get a nice, cheap, decent belt. Costco and BJ's. They actually have decent stuff there.
Yeah.
Not high quality, but when you
mean,
need something in the pinch where because the thing is, honestly, obviously it's different if we're shopping to buy stuff to resell, because you're just looking for basically clearance tags. That's basically what you're looking for. But if you're buying for yourself, I think TJ Maxx is the worst shopping experience because you go there and they never how are they gonna have you? They never have your size. They never have this. It's so jumbled up. Like I said, it's good if you want to buy something that's real cheap, but otherwise, forget it.
yeah.
You got it? Well,
Oh, the stuff was about to fall down on me, I think, and it just so happened to be that there's belts on top of it.
That's fun.
oh, nice. All right, guys. Peace.
All right, Krillin. Later, man.
Later. Yeah, I got a belt here with all the where you got all those little bullets on there.
Yeah.
Picked that one up for cheap, and this was a really cool one. This was you remember when I was telling you that I had to stumble over everything at that estate sale where I was telling you about this bucket right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the guy was either a sheriff or something along that lines. He worked for the McHenry County sheriff stuff. the button downs and everything, sheriff stuff, and he had tons and tons and tons of NRA, and it was kind of cool. I picked up this
Oh man.
cool belt buckle with a nice belt on it for pretty cheap, but that was kind of cool.
I wonder if that stuff will go up in price too, because they were like talking about trying to like ban the NRA.
Really?
Like they were talking about trying to shut down the NRA. Yeah.
Well, that might be really good for all the stuff I have sitting right over here behind me. I got a crap ton of NRA hats. I think these ones all over here. Yep, Friends of NRA.
Dude.
I got tons of those. He had that and Ducks Unlimited. You see, like, he had all these sheriff hats and stuff like that. I was like, sweet. Some nice old ones with the patches and stuff.
That's sweet.
Yeah, you know what else I found right down the street? This is probably the hat I paid the most for, only because I thought it was really cool. But it was a train hat. It has a little patch on there. I only paid $4 for it, but
Choo choo.
I was like, oh, that's cool. I was like, because when I've had these style hats and sold them before, they've always sold like almost right when I put them up. So I was like, I'm definitely gonna pick that one up. I was like, that looks really freaking cool.
Yeah.
Especially with the nice patch on there and all that.
I like that design is what's up. The patch.
Yeah. I got a couple of cool patch ones.
Yeah, New York. I don't know, Kent. They were saying the New York AG was like, I'm taking NRA down for misappropriating funds. I don't know. Who knows? But Texas was like, we'll take you. Who knows? I don't know.
All right. Well, Sam, I think I'm going to get going because I think I'm being beckoned from the other room here.
You're good, man. Go do fatherly duties. I appreciate you hopping on, man.
Yeah. Got to hang out and got to keep my feet getting wet in the YouTube areas.
Yeah, definitely, man. Well, if you ever decide to put that camera to use,
I would actually I'm gonna try and look for one because, like I was telling you, I fill up my phone all the time. I don't really have anything to record besides. I got this little. I think I may have shown you this before. I got this right here.
What is that?
Here, I'll show you. You like clip it on, and it clips onto here. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
But yeah, it clips right underneath your hat, and then you like cruise around like this, and you can like take like short little bursts. It's not like you can do like 20 minutes or half an hour's worth of stuff. But if you're going to do like 5, 10, 15 minutes of something, you could probably get it on there because it's an SD card you put in there.
Yeah, and then you got to USB charge it and stuff.
Yeah, it's made for like more like accompanying a trail cam type deal where you're like trail camming, and then you got that you're out there and you see the deer and you're like, oh, it was really there. I swear, I saw
that. Would be pretty dope for actually garage sales and not looking like obnoxious with a camera strapped to your chest or like your head.
Yeah, it's all it's conspicuous.
I need to get one of those. Well, I appreciate you, man.
Too.
What's that?
I found a real good deal on it. I think I got that for like 20 something bucks. Shit.
That's pretty darn good.
Yeah, it was because he put on there. They didn't know if it had all the pieces, and all the pieces were there. I could account for.
Nice.
Yeah, the package was just like something that had been opened and put back in the package type of thing.
What's the brand on that? Where is that? Do you know?
Oh, I can tell you here in a minute. It's a Mossy. Oh, that's Mossy Oak. Where is it? Oh no, that's it. Where is that? Oh, it says Mossy Oak, but I think that's the print that's all over it. To be honest with you, and then it just says Lid Cam right up on it.
Yep, it's a Mossy Oak Lid Cam Plus. I don't know if that's a Pro Series Action Camera HD Wi-Fi Camouflage.
Yeah, there's all the little all stuff that it does on the bottom of it. Oh yeah,
1080p.
It has like a flashlight that you can do on it too.
What? And it's only $90. Well, I found it for $90 on eBay.
But yeah, I got a real good deal on it. I was watching for one for a while because I thought that's what I wanted to use, but
yeah,
I put it off to the side and I haven't didn't have a SD card that wasn't in use.
It looks viable. It definitely looks like a viable thing to use and for a YouTube video.
Yeah, I'm just not 100% sure what the quality is compared to the other ones.
Yeah.
Oh, I think one of my things is about to fall down if I move my chair.
Good luck.
Oh, my castle is crumbling.
Dude. Okay. All right. Good luck, man.
All right, you have a good one.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I'll catch you later.
There.
Let's see. What am I up to so far? I think I'm up to like 12 things. I'm doing pretty good while these guys are yapping away. I got a couple more games here. Hope you guys are doing all right. Lid Cam Plus, hands-free digital mode. Yeah. I wonder if you can like see it though. That's the only thing is like not being able to see what you're shooting, unless like you're using your phone. Connects directly to smartphone. Yeah, wow, okay. So it's like a GoPro almost. I feel like that would be clutch for garage sales. Need to take pictures of these. All right. Should get like a Scotty peeler, but yeah. Nails work just good. All right. Hope I don't get in trouble for that music, but it's boring sitting by myself sometimes. It's just sitting there rapping, working. I would normally be working with music anyways. Did you guys see that? Like Mercari, for those of you guys who do sell Mercari, they're upping their prices, their fees. Here I was bragging about Mercari having some really awesome, fees, and they're adding 2.9% to everything. It's crazy. I got a Wii balance board I need to list as well. bundle these up with the board. Oh, another refit plus. I don't even know what to do with this. What's going on, 1212 resale? How are you? Just chilling and listing. I think I'm going to get a few more under my belt and then I'm going to get out of here. But appreciate you guys who have been hanging out with me this afternoon. I hope you guys got a bunch of listings done yourself. If not, I hope you made a bunch of sales and you're packing like crazy right now. I have a few orders I need to get ready to go out before the post office closes at 6, so probably go into like 20 minutes. That's good, man. And hey, we got a little education from Krillin. You got some info, expert info on your suit blazers that you showed. All right, I will be right back. I'm going to go get some more games to list. Hold up. Oh. Joe, that's awesome, man. Oh. Hey, buddy.
What's up?
I like your shirt.
Yeah.
Hustle. Hustle. Oh. You show it.
That's what I'm fixing to do.
Those I was talking about you earlier with your marine parts.
Jeez, bro. The back of my van's full again. Plus this.
Plus that.
Yeah. Plus this.
Oh my goodness. All them hats.
Crazy.
At least you're like maintaining a level of organized chaos.
Yeah. Yes, might be the key word.
Dude, there ain't no telling like what it would look like if it was me. It probably, I don't know, probably drowning in it. Oh, I was gonna show you something. Hold up. I've forgotten where I put it.
You get your package in?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, dude, you're so lucky. I don't know if I either forgot to give you my apartment number or you forgot to put it on, but they were gonna return it. Insufficient address.
What?
But I am good friends with my postal person, and they got my back. They knew who.
They knew who you were.
Yeah. It's because I leave him like those like chalk candy hearts at Valentine's Day in my mailbox. I know when it is appropriate to be generous.
Yeah, no doubt.
I know, Dan. I put on some background music. I'm hoping that it's copyright free. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm like almost like 99.9% confident like this is not going to give me a copyright strike. If not, then like Krillin, like an hour ago singing Wonderwall to us, definitely is going to get me a copyright strike. What's up, Big Bob?
Oh, man.
Yeah, I was just like, I can't, because there was a minute there was a myself. See, I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 done so far. I'm gonna go like 15, 20 minutes longer, and then I'm gonna go get something to eat and pack and try and get to the post office real quick.
I've listed nothing, so you know what my goal is.
At least 10? 45?
44.
Oh, that's 44.
44 before the night.
Let's see.
Yeah, jeez, bro. That's about 1.5 boxes, to be honest, of this stuff.
If you guys don't know what on your stuff,
yeah, what is in all these things? Who knows? I find like some of it's like it's just like random boot parts.
yeah.
So who knows?
If you guys haven't already, definitely follow this cat right here, the OBX Picker. I think he's got a YouTube as well and an Instagram. So go ahead and follow him there.
There you go.
This is slick, man. These are.
Yeah, that's my yard sale handout cards. I also put them in the orders.
That's what's up. There you go. Some good marketing for you guys there. So, yeah, Tommy, I've gotten like copyright claims a couple of times for me, like using other people's stuff by accident. But by accident, they said I could use it, but they was wrong. But thanks for the hat, man. It's pretty sweet. Got this at what is that? A garage sale? Oh no, your
No, that's the
your sports sporting goods thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going through.
Yeah, actually, I shut up hats too. Lord, I can't remember his name now. That's it.
Yeah.
But we saved out the Alabama one.
I was like, when I put in the message, yo, can I get that hat before Colton gets it?
Yeah. Yeah, I've been looking at stuff for the 411, man.
October?
Yeah, maybe going back to the mountains.
Really?
Yeah. Colt says the 411 is better than the 120 from a buying standpoint.
Probably because less.
He said less commercial. It's more
Yeah.
like a bunch of churches do sales and stuff.
Oh, that's cool. I'm like, I don't know yet. We were just like looking. We're thinking about like booking a trip to Massachusetts. I'll go see my folks and let them meet the grandson for the first time. So I'm like, I guess 411's out of the plans. So we'll see. I don't know. But plane tickets, let me tell you, they are cheap now. We were looking up round trip flight from O'Hare to Logan Airport was $48 a head.
Man. But my wife's gonna be freaking out.
Losing you a little bit there.
You like cigarette? That's my wife's gonna be freaking out on this.
You're the Raiders.
Yeah,
She gonna want to keep it.
Probably.
Now, where's the word?
Probably.
Yeah, for sure, Joe. I mean, my dad's been pretty like he's reasonable about it. He's not like we got to see you no matter what. His attitude is more like safety first. So he'll get to see when we get to see him. So
maybe it's me, maybe it's you.
Low frozen. There you go. We got you. I could hear you, but you froze a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't know if that was me or you.
Could be both. Who knows?
I'm on my phone, so you know how that goes.
Yeah.
But
do I have an NFL team that I like? Yeah. I don't think a lot of people will like this answer, and I don't care. The New England Patriots. You can pretty much bank on like I'm a Boston and like New England fan, with the exception of college, because college in the Northeast, like college sports in the Northeast is doo-doo. So I became a grandfathered Alabama fan. What are you gonna try and list all today? And you're gonna.
Dude, I think I'm gonna do some of those marine parts.
Yeah.
I've got so many of them. Like I said, the back of my van is packed too, bro.
Yeah. What'd you grab today? Did you say it? Sorry if I missed it.
Rest of the marine parts.
Oh, okay.
Stuff. So.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you what I got this week.
Go ahead.
Cadillac hubcaps.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Those things are like $50 a piece, bro.
Yeah, where'd you get them from?
Same place. And I went to pick up my boxes. That and a whole box of windshield wipers.
That's funny. Annie, yes, even without Tom Brady, because I was a fan of the Patriots during the Bledsoe days, and I remember the game when Drew Bledsoe got pulled because he got hurt and Tom Brady went in. So I was a fan during the dark ages, and just because he's leaving doesn't make me less a fan. I'll miss him, and if he survives COVID, good luck to the Buccaneers. But
if he's
a beast, no doubt.
Oh, Brady. Hopefully he'll survive their offensive line, huh?
Dude, that's the other thing, man. Like he had a good New England, because like people forget in the early games, like the comments that the commentators would make was how much time he had sitting back there in the pocket. Like, oh, Brady could take a nap.
And you can't touch him.
Yeah. Dude, and that was the thing at practice. I don't know if you saw that. Like one of the rookies actually like tackled him during practice, and that's like that. You do not touch the quarterback, even if it's like a no-name rookie. You just do not touch the quarterback, man.
Right.
And to knock Brady on his butt, and you're lucky. You'd be lucky if you like don't get cut. Maybe they relegate you to the practice league.
Right. Yeah, it's pretty serious. Pretty serious.
I did not see that 85 Patriots shirt.
Ooh.
Joe said he has an 85 Patriots shirt that says "Whoop the Bears."
Huh. Yeah, that one didn't work out too good, did it?
No. As I'm telling you, dark ages, man. There was a long time where the Patriots were like a laughing stock. We were right there with the Jets.
Right. Yep, I remember that was the Marino years for us.
Oh man.
I still maintain if Marino played in today's NFL, they would have definitely got the championship.
Especially like when Miami had had some running backs. You had Ricky Williams, and running for who's the other guy that you guys had? But you guys were doing so well for a while there with Tannehill.
Yeah, Tannehill just couldn't stay healthy. I mean, we've always needed a line.
Yeah, I knew Favre. I think Favre always wanted to go to Miami after Minnesota. He just wanted to go someplace warm, and he was pissed that he ended up in New York. I knew, like, he was banking on it. After being in Minnesota for so many years, like, he wanted to go to the Northeast.
Yeah, Green Bay. Good gosh. Crazy.
Yeah, I'll check it out in a little while, Joe.
Hey, I'm gonna jump on my computer real quick so I can.
All right, man.
Get up.
Clean this disc. Yuck. Let's go. All right. I think I'm gonna bang out this these few more games here, and then I'm gonna be done, at least for the day. Try and just knock out 10 a day. When do you guys like to list? When do you guys like to take photos? I see some folks they like to, like Tracy, she likes to do it at nighttime. I'm trying to take advantage of this window right here so that I have the most natural daylight, so I have the fewest shadow. So, I mean, let me see. I can kind of show you guys. I mean, sitting here, usually I can get the pictures. If you didn't see my greasy thumbprint on there, I can usually get the pictures to come out pretty decently. Just taking the pictures here. Used to go up to Green Bay and Appleton often to play shows, get decked out in Bears gear every time. I would like to go to a Packers game. That'd be cool. Oh, nice. What kind of football cards you get? Thank you. This is a. I think I ordered it off of AliExpress or Alibaba. I can't remember. It was like a $30 light. It took like a while to get here. It was supposed to be just like a light that I use for, for shooting YouTube, because I was thinking about starting a different channel like before I even got into reselling. So I had it, and then it just ended up turning into, an all-purpose light. Sometimes I'll use it for videos. Sometimes I'll use it for taking photos. So. All right. And of course, here's the link. If anybody would like to drop in and hang out, you're most welcome to. Oh, nice. You got your hand on some prestiges, huh? I didn't even check maybe I'll go look at Walmart today. There have been so many resellers by me. That's what I didn't talk to Krillin about when he was asking Joe and I about going to Chicago and sourcing. It's like there's so many resellers here, and I feel like in order to escape some of the competition and get some fairer prices and even just opportunity at say online arbitrage, or excuse me, like retail arbitrage stuff like cards, you have to go far, or at least definitely away from Chicago. There has definitely been times where I've shown up to to Walmart, and I was the one who scooped up all the cards before somebody else. I'm literally checking out, and you hear and I will see them walk through the card line, oh dang, somebody got all the cards. I hope you get an auto at least. One fat Patrick Mahomes auto or Joe Burrow auto would be cool. Oh, that's awesome. Good on you for finding all the cards. Yeah, luck is definitely a big part of it, you know. Or knowing somebody who's working there, they can give you the inside scoop. Good movie, by the way, The Thing. Cool. At least my pile from there is gone, which is nice. Dude, that's important, man. Dinner is an important meal. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna get off here in a little bit. Got this one last game. Try and just edit the pictures, and then I'm gonna get up on the Makaris, and then I think I got like maybe 15, 16 listings done today so far. I'm pretty happy about that. Hope you guys listened a little bit more than what I did today. A lot more than I did today. Eric, I will pray for you if you're still listening. I don't know how you're going to get to 44 listings today. I will pray for you. I'll pray for you through all the gods. I'm going to try and get this stuff done because this weekend, actually, my friend has a bachelor party that we are trying to plan for him, but it's been difficult because of COVID stuff. But most likely we're going to be camping somewhere on like Lake Michigan and probably boating and stuff where I won't have access like to internet. So I just want to try and see if I can front load some work and just get it done, and then, you know, just go hang with them for the bachelor party and not really have to worry about it too much. This guy tried to swoop in after giving the cards woman a tip. She pretended not to want. That's so crazy. That's crazy. I guess they have to grease some palms and make sure they get their way. Look at all you people dropping videos. Jimmy dropping videos. Tim dropped a video. Cajun Reso dropped a video. Anybody else dropping videos? I know Eric dropped a couple of videos this past week. I am going to drop a video. I promise you I will drop a video. I'm slow. Let's see. Alrighty. Let's see where I got today. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16, 18. Guys, almost made it to 20 items today. It's pretty awesome. Anyways, I hope you guys had a great time. But I'm tired. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I'm probably going to do this every Thursday, and hopefully, you know, it motivates you guys who are not in listing mode to list. It's definitely something that I'm trying to do to motivate myself, or at least, you know, keep myself accountable that I'm doing something with my store at least every week. Because as you know, as I get busier with my 9 to 5, me wanting to commit more time to, you know, YouTube and then family stuff, it's like harder and harder for me to like stay on top of everything. So, you know, if I can marry at least, you know, 2 things, my YouTube and my reselling together, which is the whole purpose of this channel, I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone, as if there was ever a problem with the abundance of birds and stones. Let's see. Anyways, but I am grateful. I am thankful for everybody who has come in, who has hung in there and stayed with me and hung out with me. And yeah, I hope you guys saw a lot this week. Hope you guys have a safe weekend if I don't talk to you. And if I don't see you tonight at Tommy and Tracy's live stream, I will talk to you guys somewhere on YouTube. Until then, stay tuned for the next video drop, or I'll see you guys next Thursday hanging out. But till then, I love you guys. Thank you so much, and take care.